Y'all come on into the room. I'm running 10 minutes behind. Good morning, Miss Cruiser. Good morning, Vanessa J. Good morning, Rob Black. Hey, Lady Mika in the sky. Give it a few more minutes. Okay, so in the meantime, while I wait for a few more people to come in, I'll finish sipping my coffee and stuff by me. I got it right here. I just need to sit on the table by me. Okay, y'all? A few more seconds. Y'all, I got my glass coffee cup, but cause I left my thermos coffee cup in my car and didn't feel like going to get it. So I got to heat my coffee because the glass coffee cups, it don't keep your coffee hot. So I even got that heating up too, y'all. So I'm gonna get ready to pour it in my cup. I'm back in the room. I'm gonna run up there and get it in a minute. Let me speak some more. Good morning, Shani, Ronnie Q, Rye Black, Purple Peach. Good morning, everybody. So I know y'all get tired of these delays I be doing in the mornings, but I don't be trying to, y'all. But this coffee got cold so fast in this cup. I wish I had my thermos cup sitting by me. Let me get it. These cups, I can't put it in the microwave. See, and I can't sit it in the microwave because it has gold on it. I'm going to show y'all. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. That's enough for me to start off with. I'm going to show y'all my cup. And then I had to put it in another cup to heat it because you can't have gold on your in there on that. Like sometimes when I have a special occasion and I use my plates and everything with the golden trim, like the way China dishes where it had a golden trim on it. You can't put it in the microwave, and I'm always having something to sit up my spray out the special China dishes or whatever you want to call it. Okay, see. Good morning. See my cup. The blessed is gold. And I know I can't be putting it in the microwave. I had to put it in another cup to pour it here. But it's still good. It just don't stay hot like a thermos. That's why I don't like drinking out of regular coffee cups with the handle. You got to go ahead and drink it, y'all. Otherwise, it's going to get cold. So I read it my third. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, all bodies. Now, I'm kind of rehashing, and then again, not rehashing, but going over some stuff about people being sensitive. And there's one person I'm going to speak on, and I'm not really trying to throw shade at her, but I took a comment that she sent me as shade and I wrote back. I'm going to tell y'all about it anyway. But anyway, what's my awa? Y'all know I keep water by me. So anyway, let me put this down. That's my sip. I'd like to have my first sip with y'all, okay? Now, let me get my specs, y'all, so I can read more that's going on. Now, first of all, I want to ask y'all a question. Would y'all stay with a man that's been beating your butt for years and years and years and years? Okay? That's like a once a year joker. Okay, there we go. Let me get to my gadget. And the reason why I asked that, this morning I was surfing. I didn't want to hear about Bama Girl. I got a live set up. Bama Girl, I don't know if this is true, but I'll be asking a question down the line. Her door got knocked on, about her family and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm going to ask questions on that, because sometimes you can do stuff, read stuff, and it don't be true, or people can say something, it don't be true. And since I really didn't check it out, I don't have nothing really to say on it, but I did watch Gossip Girl. And she brought to my attention, y'all know everybody used to watch Love and Hip Hop and still do, but I mostly watched it during the time when Brandy was on there with her husband Maxwell. And you know how they used to always argue and get into it or whatever. And she would do the most. A lot of times I thought it was really scripted that she was kind of putting on a little bit. But she was saying that how he been over there beating the hell out of her. Now, if they've been together for 17 years, but been beating the hell out of her for 15 years. And I was thinking to myself, but then I don't know. I ain't never been in that position. But I think if it was me, I wouldn't take them butt whippings for all that many years. I don't care if somebody would have beat my butt like that, and my husband beat my butt like that. And now I might go back once. I don't know. But people say, well, to go back because some of these ladies get used to it. Say, well, then that proves that he loved me. He just don't want me to be this. He just don't want me to be that. And then they get in the habit of beating your butt because they know they can come back again. They know that you're going to take them back. Now, there's no way I would, I'll be to boil me a pot of hot grits like they did back in the day. Now, Mud did on Tyler Perry used to say something about sweet potato pie. But back then, everybody used to say, boil some grits, throw some hot grits on it. You know, I guess that's the way they knew the man was going to come home and beat him, got tired of it, and decided to go ahead and throw some hot grits or boiling grease. Ain't nobody going to be beating me like that. Nuh-uh, no way, Jose. Let me speak to a few more people coming in before I start talking because I don't really be paying attention. Good morning, Kiki. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're here this morning because I'm going to have to be asking you some questions. Hey, good morning, Queen Box from Philly. Showing how people think men hitting on them is love. I know, Ronnie Q, they do. They really do. You know, not having a good day or life, I'm for a smile and entertainment. I can really use it. I hope everyone has a great taco. It's funny that you say that. I like going to this place called Jim Boys out here. You know, on Tuesdays, it's called Taco Tuesday. So is that where you got that from? Welcome everybody. As you come in, got 52 in right now with only 22 likes. Can we get it going, y'all? Which I didn't have to pull a teeth for that though. Well, yeah, listening to Mother to me, I could have been in prison to this day making that sweet potato. I know, and I never thought about sweet potato pie. I just always hear about hot grits and boiling grease. The old folks would say it to me. I'm going ahead and Nicky hit me out and I got to boil some grits. And I don't know if any family member actually did it, but I used to hear that all the time. However, I knew a guy that did it to his other half girlfriend. They wasn't married, but they were together for a few years, and he just used to beat her all the time. They had only been together 2 or 3 years, maybe. He would just beat her up, bust her head. She got back with him, pour surf all down into a stereo. Back then, there were stereos. And they were called wall-to-wall stereos. Now, I was a teenager during this time, and I remember that very well. He put surf all down in it. It would be the turntable, in the inside, I think it played 8-track tapes. And a lot of y'all young folks don't know about that, you know, because with 8-tracks, then cassettes, and then the DVD, you know, what we're using right now today. And anyway, but on the other side, they had a space where they would sit all their albums and all that. He put surf all down in her brand new thing. I mean, he used to beat the hell out this lady. I'm assuming she may have been in her early 20s and middle 20s back then. Because like I said, I was basically a kid. I was a teenager, but I do remember that very well. And I said to myself, oh, I would never have a husband beat me up like that. You know, and no. Now, whenever me and my husband got into an argument, if you would pass by my house, you'll hear some loud voices. You know, we argue like everybody else, but not that you might think we getting fighting, but no, I didn't do that. No, he was a gentleman. Walk. Now, a lot of men don't know how to walk away instead of hitting. Because I dread to think if that was the case, what I may have done, you know, listening around to the older ladies, my aunties and friends and stuff, sitting around talking and stuff like that. I probably would have boiled some grease or some hot grits had that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So she's a pretty little girl too, and y'all know. Well, you know, I'm saying girl, but she's a grown woman. I'm much older than her. And y'all know she's Ray J's god sister or something like that, because she's on one of his shows when he's looking for love. But be beating you up that many years. So then they get used to that. That's the norm for them. And if they were to split up, like some people finally split up and they get with their next partner, they look for that beating. They do stuff that they used to do in the relationship where they was getting beat up at. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it. You know, if the man don't hit them, they think the man don't love them or something like that. It's their norm. You know what I'm saying? So they would probably antagonize them and antagonize, but they beat and ran a good man away that don't believe in beating up women. So that's one subject I'm gonna ask y'all. Would y'all stay? Because there's no way under God's green earth I would stay. I'm looking for this guy to come over sometime. I know he won't stay in the bushes, but I met him 2 years ago when I was moderating for Wiley. And he's the one I spoke on about get with this lady after 8 years. And he couldn't get it up. It was first time after 8 years. He had told me to send him a link, and I texted him and sent my email to let him know, well, email me then I can send you a link, but I want him to know if he in my bushes or he see this rerun, I don't really have to send you a link either. You can just, when I drop the link, grab the link, okay? And I'll write you again if you see this video or this replay sometime today, because you get free time today. We can come back on later on because I want to ask some questions. I want to know about this lady. I want to know, was he married before that? How did he got children? I want to know the whole 9 yards of it, okay? Because a few people jumped on here. Y'all jumped here trying to explain it to me, but I really wasn't satisfied with the answer. I really just wanted to know, and more specific, and then just you want to know other stuff. But when I say people are serious, y'all, I'm going to read y'all this one thing and let me know. Y'all tell me if I was taking it too far of being too sensitive, because I don't think so. I think people just take things the wrong way and run with the narrative. Now, it does have something to do with me speaking on W the other day, who was getting beat up on Love and Hip Hop. Max, you remember Brandy and Maxwell? You remember her and her husband? They would always be fighting on Love and Hip Hop. Now, this has been a few years back. I don't think she's still on there. Good morning, Lemon Drop. Good morning. Let me see. Yes, God, where I still got my grandmother cast iron skillet. Oh, yeah. Take them on out the skillet. And make sure you got them good sturdy ones that they had back in the day, y'all. Somewhere in my moving and then me and letting my niece take good pots and stuff that we had for years, our iron skillets got messed around, got lost or whatever, and I sure missed that skillet. We fried in some of them, baked cornbread, and some of them the whole 9 yards. So I thought I think that was Michael's. I went in and they have everything. Michael's just sell all the stuff for crafts and stuff, and they also have appliances, just everything. I seen some black skillets in there, and I thought they were going to be like those. They were already black. I brought them home, greased them, fucking Christian them, which means grease them up and put them in the oven like that. And smoke them in the oven, or just put them in the oven without nothing. That's how you Christian them. Those things never did cook right, still don't right now to this day. They stick. You can't fry nothing in. All I do now is put cornbread in it. So you can't find them skillets no more. We know that you are fighting Miss Lady Nikki if we don't know anything else. Yeah, that's true. Good morning. If I didn't speak to you, the one and only. Okay, let me stop speaking for a minute, because that's probably some people pet peeve, because I know sometimes when I watch something, then everybody keeps stopping to speak. We want to be going on. So let me go on when I get back to speaking. So I'm not going to look for a minute, except for the last one I looked at right now, Wild Heart. Good cast iron skillet. Yeah, you can't get them these days. Thank you, Sammy. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So let me read this to you guys. It says, I don't, wait a minute, I missed it. I don't understand why any of you people in this written big believe anything. Anything is written in capital letters, all the rest of it small letters. So I was getting screamed at. I don't believe why any of you people believe anything this special and maybe unstable woman has said. But you just wanted, you all, because I guess she's trying to say you all just wanted some dirt on Jay Wilson. So that was right up your alley. That poor lady just seeks attention, wants to be liked and important. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you what parts I thought was shade. I don't understand why any of you people, what do you mean by you people, believe anything? No, we didn't believe it. And special and unstable, that's you saying that now, okay? Although people think something else ain't right in the buttermilk or whatever. But okay, let me move on. We just wanted some dirt. Nope. I've always had win that juicy booty on my own, even before that in my own way. Okay, so no, I didn't just need no dirt. So that was right up your alley. No, it was not up my alley. I didn't know that was going to happen that day. The person was looking for Tracy. They just happened to drop down because they saw me on. That poor lady just seeks attention and wants to be liked. Well, she's getting her attention. She is liked. Nobody said that they disliked her, and she wanted to feel important. That's what she wrote. So now I wrote, yes, I did believe her in the beginning, because we all did. And wasn't looking for dirt when she originally popped down. And I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think I was talking about Juicy Booty that day. If I was, I'd mention him in passing, but I've always been talking about Juicy Booty since he came on the scene. Okay. I wrote, you have that one wrong. I always had my own way of going at Juicy Booty. Okay. Maybe she is seeking attention and she's getting it. And she is liked. Why is this concerning you? Why? We're not calling her unstable. You are. Seems to me you're seeking attention. Now, did y'all understand everything I said and what she said? If not, I'll read it again. And she is like, and why are you concerned? Let me go again. Yes, I did believe her in the beginning and wasn't looking for dirt when she really dropped down. You have that wrong. I always had my own way of going at Juicy Booty. Maybe she is seeking attention and she's getting it. And she is like, why is this concerning you? We're not calling her unstable. You are. You are. And it seems to me you're seeking attention. Now, I just read to y'all what was wrote to me. Didn't that sound like throwing shade or acting like you all, meaning whoever else she talked about that spoke on it, is throwing shade and calling her unstable and that, which some people did say kind of slow, you know, especially since the Joyce Simmons had come up. But the person that wrote this, evidently they must be in my bushes a lot or whatever. They could have dropped down and questioned it like everybody else is. So that's another reason why I took it for shade. And then you don't usually say nothing to me, and I don't see you, and I don't be over there every blue moon. I used to peek over there just to say hi to you and the other 10 people that be over there with you. But other than that, y'all, no. So I don't know what you mean by you people. So I just want to answer to that to you. Why are you concerned? And drop down, you be in my bushes like that, and tell me, D-Cop for life, more. Okay? Because it was shade. It was shade. Now, I don't know who all that you people, any of you people, I don't know who it tell, I don't know. Now, she is getting attention. And she'll probably keep getting attention. But everybody know they didn't like that George Zimmerman part right there. Like that, and that's just her mindset. But nobody dislike her, and I don't need nobody to tell me or have me a story for Juicy Booty over there. I've been doing it very well on my own. Now, if you're in the bushes today, you can drop down, okay? Because evidently, you've been watching me like a hawk. You know what I'm saying? You know, like some of them do. But they want to stay in the background and come tell you little stuff, you know, in a little slick way or whatever. And if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying, lump it. It's the best I can say. You don't like it, lump it. Okay? I mean, don't watch. That's all I can say. Don't watch. Thank you for the 50 likes. Thank you for the 113 that's watching right now. Appreciate you. Not much. I just talked about how men like to beat on women and women standing, but then these days women also abuse men too. It can work both ways. The man to stay too. But somebody says that's a good man. The woman beating him and abusing, he keep going back, only trying to do love and take care of her. So it can't work both ways. But you know, if I had a man beating on me all them years, you know, allegedly, oh no way, Jose, no way. Now, next thing, moving them dick right along. I watched the video of Kiki last night. I don't know what's going on because I don't go over there to the partner, to the person that you've been watching. Never have watched. It's the most I ever mentioned him on my YouTube career. This month is the most. Well, this is December. I guess it was November. The most, and because I'm going to say this, y'all. I have a lot of young nieces and nephews, some greats, in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. I hang out with them as well as people older than me and people my age, relatives, friends, this, that. Even from my church, the young folks, go out to eat with me and their mother or call me around and check on me. So I do have young people that I correspond with, I just stop by just to say hi to me and so forth. And I might say, okay, and take when I'm out or whatever, because I appreciate them paying attention. Like the one that's 16 years old. She, like, on my birthday, I'll give you an example. She know I like drinking that VA juice and stuff. She goes to Sam Club. She buys a case. She brings me flowers. Then she gets me a gift card to go to Red Lobster. Now, what teenager spend money on an older person like that? Teenager keep their money for themselves like that. So I called her my little friend, and she actually was one of my junior ushers, and I'm saying was because the churches are closed. Y'all already know that. But anyway, my point I'm getting to, he's not the type of person I would even fool with in real life. Just like I don't fool with him on YouTube. He's not the type of young man I would even have around me. He's not. And everybody have people that they would have around, certain people they won't. Correspond with. That's just the type of person that I would pray for them to get their life together and get some help. Because I am not the one saying that a 30-year-old man should have kids, a wife, or engaged, or got a long time girlfriend by now, or did some kind of trade by now. Because some people start off at 30. Some men don't grow up until they hit 30. But I'm not the one saying that. Other people are saying 30 years old, you should have been moved up from that. So that's what puzzles me. I am not the one that's coming on there doing all of this, and just dragging the person because I see that they need some help, and evidently they didn't have all that growing up as a child. People dragging that person like a dog, and I don't correspond. I don't react like that. So, but this person always had been obsessed with me now going on 2 years or longer, and I never retaliate. So I'm saying all this to say, so whatever was said, I didn't go over there and watch. I wasn't even interested, but I was in Kiki's bushes. I wasn't in a position to be talking and jumping down. And Kiki had this white guy there. Y'all know him, the one that's obsessed by us. He's more obsessed than what the German lady was or what the racist lady was. Jumping down, telling myself, what did he do? And then, you know how people back in the day used to say, oh, when you talking about something, they say, I dig it. Well, he put, I dig. But he wrote, I did, like D-I-D, because he just did a typo. And he talking about, I did. And I spoke on that yesterday, how he's over there terrifying. I mean, not terrified. They're not afraid of him. Just over there at Lipstick Alley, running amok. You even got somebody on there saying, am I the only one got him on the ignore block? And he on there saying, people understand how long before they can get rid of him. He's over there doing the most. Talking about you going to have sex in somebody's eye. And what you going to do about it? This is a free app. I can jump down. I mean, y'all way more than what he's doing over here. So now I have to put that person in that category as the racist and German lady. Because you could tell he's never been around blacks before, just like when the German lady told us that she's seen us on TV and YouTube. You can just tell buddy over there doing them. I mean, see, because he heard us kept talking about Lipstick Alley. And he looked it up and went over there with the other black people, like you do over here. So he's in that category, y'all. And he's definitely in that category of doing that, because I am inclined to believe, and I don't know, allegedly people were saying he was racist. I don't know. All I know is what I'm saying. He does the most. Okay, I was going to read it, unexpectedly closed the connection. Try. Oh, okay, then I got to wait because I can't get through right now. Let's see, what is this? Okay, anyway, but I told y'all that's good enough. Okay, so that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Now, another rumor is, and I know somebody know about it because, like I said, I wasn't trying to really go there this morning. Did Gummy Bear get a knock at her door? Now, if anybody know what I'm talking about, I'm not gonna mention who's supposed to knock at your door because I'm not gonna say it and say no name. It might not be true, but it might be somebody around that watched it. Only thing I watched a little bit yesterday, besides Gossip Girl, this one is when I was looking over there. Well, besides Dana Irvin, but that was the early morning. That was something I caught. Oh, I heard Rick Reed, going off over there, about the ham arm, Dutchess loved everybody talk about how that arm looked like a big old ham. I played that yesterday. But I want to know that somebody get a knock on their door. I'm not gonna say the names yet until I actually find out. Okay, that's another thing. Now let me look at here and do some more speaking just in case. Hey, 133 people here. I don't know how many likes I got, but I hope y'all liking what I'm saying so far and hit this up. Okay, what did you say? Left together is not entertaining. His days are numbered over. It needs to be around the queue. You see all the foolishness, and y'all, he not just writing. Like when I look over there, somebody will write, write one thing, write a comment, and I keep going, and everybody saying something different. This man literally have 4 and 5 writings in a row, like the way he be on YouTube, and he put 4 or 5 comments in a row on somebody's chat. That is what he's doing over there. Good morning, Fakes, y'all. That is what he's doing. So he just seeked out another thing. So in other words, anything we mention, he's going to run over there. I'm quite sure he's on stereo by now because I hear a lot of people running over there. And you got this one person think that they own stereo, think that they put that app on here, that they can judge about who can come and who can't come. Thank you for the super chat, peace, love. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. He over there singing Dutch Kelly loves her. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for the super chat. Shout out to Dutch Kelly love. But it is catchy, y'all. Yes, it is. He's on there. He is Doodle Queen. He over there already. I'm telling y'all. Wow. But then there's one person talking about, now who's the follower? Everybody following me. Not nobody following you and you don't own stereo. They're going to eventually find out about stereo if you had to mention, and there was tons of people already over there trying to get $1,000 a week. I hear not Juicy Booty, I hear Stagnation, Trout Mouth over there now too. Maybe that's what he was talking about. He was talking about he the king, everybody following him now. So at the time when he was saying, I'm the king now, I didn't know he was referring to the king. I thought he was talking about somebody over here. That he be over here arguing with it all the time and using their name all the time. So somebody was telling me, because I reached out to somebody this morning, they were saying, Stanky Baby, the king over there. I said, oh, that's what he was talking about. I'm the king now. They follow me. They follow me to stereo. They doing all this. And no, people going to go over there on their own. You don't own stereo, okay? Simple as that. Thank you for the 61 likes. Come on, y'all. Please like the video. Be respectful. This is good contact. So all we ask is to like the video. Exactly. Thank you, Kiki. And thank you. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. But yeah, so you don't own stereo. People found it before you. And if you didn't want nobody over here to know about it this soon, which they're going to find out, because we know every new app that come about, they were gonna find out. Okay. So I think that person is afraid that when somebody start giving commentary on that knows how he acts over here, people are gonna be listening to them and hearing how he is and what he is, and all this kind of stuff. I believe that's what it is, because he did kind of, allude to something like that. They can come over there now, spin their lies and their narrative. No, ain't nobody lying. Because from what I hear, I was brought up again for no single reason at all. Lady Nikki and everybody over here following. So that's what he meant when he said, I'm the king now. He was talking about the king. Now, especially Stanky Baby, the way she be money grabbing and scamming, because y'all, you got some dummies over there, y'all, to support her. She's talking about send me a gift and I'll send y'all a Christmas card. She got a wish list. Another scam. Allegedly, there's another YouTube channel in her kid's name. I haven't seen it yet, but that's what I hear. So allegedly, she got that all kind of scams. But you got these people, and some of them been around a year. A lot of them don't know the history of it. Some of them do and just don't care. I don't get it. And people gonna be sending them gifts. She gonna be getting gas left and right, so she ain't gotta buy nothing for Christmas. She got her wish list for the little girl and none of that, and she gonna send them a Christmas card. Now, who wants a Christmas card that bad? Huh? Who wants a Christmas card like that? There is a disclosure and a stereo agreement about it, gaining access to all of your phone contacts and things. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I just signed up. I didn't read the fine print. Yeah, I'm not interested in it. I'm just trying to be nosy. I'm not. It's not like I'm gonna be over there doing nothing. Well, don't wait a minute. Don't do Facebook have all that phone contacts? I'm trying to think. There's a lot of apps, but don't when you fill it out, you put all your information on there also as well, Ronnie Q. Okay. Wow. Okay. Because I'm assuming they have all that there so you can see them and invite them to come on. I'm assuming. I don't know. I really don't know. But that money that they're giving ain't gonna last long. It's not gonna last long. It's just that it's a new app. Okay. It's just a new app. And once they get all the people they want over there, when it really become popular, if it does, like Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, etc., etc., that's not going to be going on like that. They got to have some kind of incentives right now, for people to sign up over there. Okay, where you're a person if you need it, and that app can doc you itself. Okay, I was trying to listen to that lady too, but she was taking a long time to get to the point. She would remind me somebody else on here. Then you got to get used to. They just drag stuff out when they talking. Some people I just can't do. Some people just don't have personalities. Now I heard I have one. I don't think so. I'll be being myself. I'll put it to you like that. Exactly, me too. I'm not gonna be saying nothing over there. I was just trying to see what it was, being a little nosy. That's it. Nah. Good morning, Jessica B. No. When it gets popular, the price is this. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So right now, that's the incentive for people to sign up. Just like even on Cash App, they got incentive. You invite somebody, whatever, then you get $5. Everything got stuff like that. I'm assuming when they first came around back, and I don't know how long they've been around, they probably had more money offered. I don't know. So yeah, so stay right on over there. That's right. That's the way you do it on the avatar. You fix your own hair. You fix your own self up. How you want your avatar to be, the whole 9 yards. So that's how it is. I'm gonna start dropping my link, Kiki Mostic, and if you're watching the person, who I'm talking about now, when I get off, I'll see if you emailed me. I got to get in the habit of watching this email every day, y'all. I'm just not into emails like that. Good morning, Miss Toby. I'm not following the mess on another site. I know that's just all it's gonna be, y'all, because everybody is running over there doing the most. You're right about that. They doing the same thing over there. And a few of them that I did listen to when I first went over there, they already lying. Most of them talking about sex and stuff like that. Then you could tell when some of them lying about they into music, they do this, they didn't know you're not. You wouldn't be on the app over there. That app is the way I thought Instagram was doing when I first signed up on Twitter way back there in 2015 or something like that. I thought Instagram, I just thought it was ghetto, so to speak, y'all. I just wasn't interested in it, when it first came on. That's what stereos reminded me of. Okay. Wait a minute. Bodywork says, I need that money on stereo, but no one will probably listen to my hick accent. Oh, okay. Is that you for real now? Good morning, Devontae West. You know what, Devontae? When I used to see you around the chest, I used to think that you was Rico because I thought his name was Devontae, but which it was. I got used to seeing you around. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna start dropping my link. I want to know this: who got knocked on their door, because I can't really say the name right now because I don't know how true it is. I don't know what went on with Kiki, but I was in the bushes. And I want to know how you feel him dropping down, talking about something, what it do. And I did. And all the other stuff, the way he be saying, trying to mimic the way some people of color talk, trying to mimic the slang. Do y'all think he's mocking us and about, getting beat up all the time? What do y'all think about that? I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But some people can. Oh, he's harmless. He this and that. Do y'all be really paying attention to what he be saying, the paragraphs, and how he'll just constantly keep talking, constantly keep talking? Oh no, ma'am, boy from Rico. I know. I just said that. Yeah, I just look at that name, Devontae, and that's how. Then I learned it wasn't you. Dude, he's mocking us. Nobody can convince me. Yeah, he is. Mm. He really is, y'all. So I don't know. So y'all. So anytime we mention somebody, believe me, he's gonna run over there, sign up on us. So he can have someone else to talk about. Good morning, Alfreda.
Hey, I just wanted to come in and how you doing?
Okay.
Good. I wanted to speak on the thing that you talked about in the beginning about why would a woman let a man beat her? And I can only speak for myself. I got married very young, and he used to beat me constantly. He would drag me on the cement. He almost killed my daughter in my stomach. He beat me with chains. I got beat and beat and beat. And the only reason
Wow.
I accepted this from him was because I sort of had the mind of a slave. I thought that if I left, I would not be free, or being free, I did not know how to live in the world. And so I
Right.
would stay and take it until finally God said, this isn't right. He's been in jail for 35 years. He's gone. He's gone. But
Oh my
if it
God.
wasn't for him going to jail, I probably would have taken it until he killed me because I didn't know what
Wow.
to do. And so that would be my reason. Why would I take it? Because I didn't know. I just thought that's what I was nothing. But I wouldn't do it now, you understand? But then I just felt like, well, you're a piece of shit, Alfreda, and you deserve this.
Okay, so you got with him as a kid.
Yes,
And so to
yes.
you, you had this was your first relationship and it became your norm? You thought that was normal?
Yeah, I didn't see it at home now, but I was so ashamed of I left home and I was being grown. And because I was afraid, I didn't want to go home and I didn't want to stay with him either. And he knew that. And he took advantage of the fact that he knew that I didn't want to go home. And basically, I had nowhere to go. And because he was a sick man, he took whatever it was in his head out on me. And he tried, like I said, he tried to kill my daughter while she was in my stomach.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So,
Wow. I
um,
can only imagine that teenagers, so 16, 17, 18, along that way, that age.
exactly. Exactly. Well, this is my middle daughter. She's 46 now. And that's who I
Mm.
was pregnant with her. And he was just a sick man. And there are a lot of sick men in the world. But that taught me to raise my children. I was so protective over them. It's
Wow.
crazy. But yeah. So there are a lot of reasons why women take this. It's not because we're stupid, or it's mainly women who feel like they have nowhere else to go. But you do, ladies. There is somewhere to go. There's places for help. I just didn't know at the time. But now I'm old. But if you come hit me, I'm a bit.
I know, girl, get your pot and throw some grits on them or
Girl,
something.
I throw
Boil you
some
some
grits,
grease, bake a
some hot
sweet potato
cookies,
pie.
whatever, and then I'm gonna shoot you.
So all this time that was going on, and you didn't want to go back home. Were your parents trying to get you to come back? And did you think he loved you at all? And were you in love? And I got a lot of questions. Let you answer. And
Okay.
if that's his child, and did he have a relationship with the child he was trying to make you lose?
I thought he was very handsome. That's another thing. Young girls get caught up in those looks. He was a handsome, and he was like the thug type. I'm 16, 17. I got the cutest boy. But he was crazy, absolutely crazy. And
Wow.
and my parents were very bougie. So when you leave home with those people, when you leave, you're a disgrace to the family. So there's a whole lot to this, a whole lot of dynamics to my situation. But I wanted to answer the question that why would someone stay? It's because you don't have anywhere to go in your mind.
Because that was your mindset. And then some ladies, think that the guy love them, and then they keep accepting them back. Because
Yeah,
I also told the Sturgis one lady that he finally ended up killing, after busting her head, pulling all the syrup in her stereo, the whole 9 yards. So yours
exactly.
was because you had nowhere to go and your parents were bougie. And that's why I asked you, what was your parents trying to get you to come home? Did you have siblings? Because I think my brothers would have probably jumped in. What was going on with all that part of the family at this
You don't
time?
tell anybody everything. You keep it secret. You're afraid.
Oh,
If I
wow.
tell on him, he may kill me. See?
Oh, wow. That's what they do too. They scare you just like even with children when they get abused, they be
Yes.
afraid to tell because they get threatened so bad, you know. So
Yes.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, you was afraid because he probably it sounded crazy. He probably wouldn't go ahead and try to hurt your parents or something. He may have followed up with that threat. You know, so
Exactly.
you never
And my
know.
parents were old. They were old then. So yeah, yeah. It was just all of that, and he took advantage of it. But trust me, he has paid for it. He, like I said, he went to prison, and he's there, and that's where he belongs. He's an animal.
Oh, he's there for life, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
So did your daughter have any contact with him at all? Did she know about him? A
You know
question you
what?
told her,
I
huh?
never told her all the bad things about him. I said when she gets to grown up to be a lady, she can write his butt in prison and talk to him and be whatever they want to be. I just left it alone.
Well, do she write her contact or that's what I'm trying to find out?
Yeah, she does. Yeah. Every girl
Oh,
wants a father, even if it's a piece of one. They do.
and maybe he talked to her too and let her know what's going on. I don't know. They say people get to prison to get God and get changed. I
He
don't
sure
know.
did. He's
Yes.
holy roly. But
Wow, girl.
that's all I
That's
had to say for today. But like it just all depends. It's a shame, but there's more resources now. Back then in the '70s, wasn't nowhere. If you didn't, if your parents didn't protect you, there weren't a lot of places to go. I don't believe. If it were, I didn't know about it. So yeah.
well, that's a testimony, girl. Especially if you say he beat you with a chain.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
He
my
sure did.
God.
He took a. My daughter was born with. You could see the circles on her back, from
Woo.
how he just went in and went in and went in and went in. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Too
So
much information. I'll see you
no,
guys in
ain't too
some
much
other chat.
information, girl. That's a testimony. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm glad you came up and said that, and I'm glad God seen you through. Because
Yes.
evidently he wasn't ready for you, and he stopped that. So that is a good testimony. It really is.
And listen, ladies, don't let anybody put their hands on you. No one, no one, because there's places to go. Call me if you can't call anybody else. I'll get you through
Yes, indeed.
it. Okay.
You know, all right, baby. Thank you for coming up with that, your
Okay. See
testimony.
ya.
We
Bye
appreciate
bye.
that. All
Okay.
right. And Mostic says, a woman especially has to be careful when choosing a man. Some men have those violent tendencies. Yeah, that's another thing. When you just actually still dating a man, and say he whooping you before y'all even get married, whatever. Or even before he whooped you, because some don't start that butt beating until after y'all get married. Because you really think he own you. Don't you all see um, those violent tendencies while you just still in that dating stage or whatever the case? You know what I'm saying? I always wondered about that, but there are many reasons. Like her reason was she wanted to leave home, to stay with a man. But I don't know, y'all. So thank you for that. Hey, Mo Stick. And anybody else that might want to talk on any subject that I mentioned this morning, you can go ahead and we're going to discuss. I seen Food Junkie say that he knew something was going on already with that one guy I mentioned, the white guy over there, and he already done fooled with him right away. But we all did give him a chance, except for in the beginning. I told her you was being too verbal, calm down, and then he didn't say nothing for a while. But you talking about you did it, what he do, and stuff like that. That's an insult. He's mocking us. Good morning. Go ahead, Mostic.
Good morning there, Miss Blessed. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm enjoying your show this morning, and I am enjoying your subject matter.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh, right. I visited the emergency unit. I would say about maybe 10 years ago. It could have been longer, between 10 and 15 years. And what I noticed was an epidemic of women who had to escape their homes with nothing on but a negligee and house gowns because they had to escape by any means necessary to get away from their abusive husbands and boyfriends. And when I was down there in that emergency unit, I noticed that there were all kind of roller beds and they didn't have enough rooms to house these abused women, and they had
Mhm.
them lined up in double roller beds, uh, all through the hallway, outside the room, and you had doctors in there treating women who had been abused so bad that they needed stitches and all kind of crazy. That could have been 100 women that I saw. So I'm serious when I say that when you're a woman living in a man's world, a man's society, you are going to have to be extremely, very, very careful when you choose your mate, when you choose your man, because if you bring one of them crazy fools in there who's a lot crazier than what you are, you could find yourself in a whole world of trouble. And I know firsthand, I used to get so upset sometimes, Miss Bless Watkins, with my dear sister and my dear cousin, female, because they like those bad boys. They really didn't care too much for the real nice guy over there. Excuse me. And I found myself having to be flying cross town to get over there to their house to play referee or had to straight up physically fight because these women keep choosing these same guys. So ladies, please be careful when you choose your mate.
You know what? I told my nieces, especially ones that have raised, you know, they the nerd. You know how sometime in high school you want to be with the sport figures, the bad guys. Then the ones, most of them, well, some of them play sports, professional, but the majority of them don't go for the most popular guy. Get a nerd nobody likes, because them the ones that turn out with those good careers. Them nerds, them bookworms
That's
that
right.
nobody want to look at. And once they get out of high school and they go for their career, then they start knowing how to make this look appropriate. They don't got the glasses on, the flood pants with the suspenders and the other stuff. They dressing, differently, professionally. They doctors, lawyers, even technicians, anybody making good money, they a nerd. Those are the ones that normally date some of the bookworms. Forget
Yeah,
about the popular because they turn into the drug pushers and all that old kind of stuff, But a lot of girls, like bad guys like that. Good
yeah,
morning, Boo.
Good morning, Bless. How you doing? I want to say a couple things. First, let me talk about the whole Christopher thing.
Okay.
I don't give like I think that we're too accepting as a people, as one. That's just in real life, especially on here. We want everyone to feel included. I don't mind making someone feel excluded. I don't mind ignoring people. I don't mind talking to people at my leisure, at my convenience, at my point in time. I don't sit up here and try to make everyone feel included because everyone's not going to be included in my life. It's just who I am in real life. You know what I'm saying? I can go to work and not talk to anyone at all on some days. And it's just who I am. Always have been, always will be. Because I'm not trying to be everyone's friend. And I think that we
Mm-hmm.
want everyone to like us so much that we're willing to accept anything from everybody. And
Right.
saying that, that goes to the whole thing of the whole abuse thing.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be liked by everyone. We want everyone to like us. We want to appease everyone, whatever, to the point to where we sacrifice ourselves, to the point to where we think that it's okay that someone may yell at us a certain way while it's not, or push us a certain way while it's not, or physically touch us, and then it's okay because they told us that they loved us. I learned from a very young age that love doesn't hurt like that. Love
Right.
isn't something that you walk around with a bruise on your face or on your body because someone loved you so much. I learned that
right.
as a young man. And I know we're talking about women being abused, but y'all also got to understand men get abused as well. But the fact that it's not as popular because people think that it's not something that, saying, a man will let happen. But you can walk around the same thing like the young man said on here, to see there's men out there who's getting abused. There's men out here who is doing things or having things done to them as well by women and by men. I've seen there's a whole sector of people of videos where you see women whooping the. Is that me? Is that me?
It must be. It's not me. Miss Pizzaro, this ain't that touchy, baby. We need this conversation stay. You might have something to speak on this for you to be saying that. And let me answer Miss Cruiser too while you waiting to see if that's you. Miss Cruiser, you're right. Nerds can be like that also. But I mean not very many as the tough guys. Okay?
I
So
get your
not
point. Yeah,
as much as the so-called tough and popular guys, them bookworms, they do go on to college. And then some of the bad guys do too, depending on what the family teaching them and all this. So,
okay.
it just depends. But mostly the nerds, the bookworms, they already thinking nobody want to look at them. they into their books, most of them that I've been around coming up and seeing even these days with the children and when I was in school and all like this. And then, people start saying, oh, I'm going to get with him. What he got? Oh, he a nerd. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Go ahead, Food Junkie.
Okay. And I told a story on here before about a guy that I was dating at one point in time who put a gun on me. Now, my point is, he walked away with his head split open. But the point is, it does happen. Because I would never be a person who would be afraid of anyone for anything. No one will ever have to have that type of power over me. So as soon as he pulled that gun, I went to work on his head. Because you're not going to keep me somewhere where I don't want to be. And I'm not going to sit here and let someone bruise my body.
All right.
So my point is, it happens all the time, but my story is that it happened once, and that was the first last time it ever happened. Because everyone else knew, he just thought he was, I guess, so enraged because he couldn't get what he wanted. Well, it's not, oh, well, you either going to like me or you don't. You're either going to accept what I give you or not. But you're not going to sit up here and pull a gun on me or try to beat and bruise me. Was not to think that is going to happen. No one's going to do that to me. And that's just me. That's how I've always been. I've always been a person who will protect myself by any means necessary, even if it would have costed me my life. Because I actually grabbed the gun and turned it around on him. So just because it went off was not my hand to get burned, but he the one who would have got shot while I was beating their head in. You know what I'm saying? I think, and then even with my sisters or whatever, they knew if someone touched them, come get me. You know what I'm saying? I've always been the protector of people in my family or around me. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't.
And you know what? Speaking of your sisters coming to get you or whatever like that, you also have some family members that would get mad at you for even trying to help somebody violent. They be so in love. So you never encountered that when you used to go try to help them?
Yes, I have.
I've seen it on the street, but I've never seen that person. Like in my family, because they know if you come get me, it's serious. Or if I say something, because I don't just say something because I want to say something, whatever. I always watch and wait and ask questions. One time, my sister came and got me and she was in the wrong. She wouldn't get off someone's property. I think he told her to leave him alone. So while I didn't correct her then, I corrected her when we was alone. Don't come get me over some bullshit, because when I get involved, it's gonna be something serious. And if he told you to leave him alone, leave him the fuck alone. Sorry for cussing, but yeah, leave him alone.
Because sometimes you would jump in it to help your family member, and then they end up right back with the same person. Then what position that you in?
Exactly.
I've also done that too.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why I said when you get me, make sure it's serious, because when I'm involved, I'm involved. Don't come get me and then you're back with that person with that, because that'll be the first and last time I will protect you against that person.
That's right.
Because you have to learn. You have to learn. You can't come get me because you're mad at the moment. If it's to the point to where you come get me it better be over, because it's gonna be over.
Yeah, this, and you know what, and this is a very touchy subject, because I'm quite sure there's other people being abused, but you didn't take it. You weren't gonna take no butt whippings like that. So I'm glad you got out of it like that. Because did you feel like when he was doing all that to you? Okay, first of all, how long had y'all been together? Because remember, I just said somebody was there for years.
Oh, well,
did you see? In other words, did you see the violent tendencies before you even got with this person?
No, I didn't. But the short story is basically he was the older guy, was not, and he would basically just do whatever I asked him to do. We broke up. He cooked. I went over there, was not. He wanted me to get back with him. I said no. Let me get up out of here, was not, because this is not what I came over here for. Then he was upset because I wouldn't get back with him. So he thought he was going to keep me there. And I'm like, no, I gotta go. I'm doing this, and that's why it happens. That's a short story of it. But the point is, I've never been like, that was the first time I ever seen that happen, was not, or been involved in that happening with me. And so my point is, I was never that person that was. But he knew from the beginning. I'll always say, leave me alone, because I don't fight people that I say I care for. So I guess he thought that whole thing was going to be, that whole attitude. I'm not going to fight you because I care for you, or I care for you at one point in time. The reality is, anyone can get it.
Exactly. Yes, indeed. We say once should be enough. It's never going to get better. I'm sorry, it's not going to stop. Exactly. That's the same thing I said. Heat wave. Once you let them get away with it, oh, they make up. I love you. Oh, it's on.
Right.
You weren't playing though. You wasn't playing like it. I was blaming food junkie. I probably would have been like you. I'm just saying. I hate to think what I would have done had I ever been in a position like that. I don't get it. And I try to talk to my nieces all the time, and I only have one with a boyfriend like that, but he's not physically. He was mostly verbally abusive, and that can hurt even worse.
The thing is that's where it starts. It starts with the emotional, starts with the spiritual, starts with the verbal abuse. Then, if you let them get away with stuff like that, that's when they go on to the physical abuse because they figure that they already broke you down, they broke your spirit down, just like the young lady said that was on here previously. She was young and she was embarrassed. She wanted to say she didn't think that she can survive. You know what I'm saying, without him. So they get you to that point to where they think that you can survive without them. So you have to take that type of situation. So I know that it is hard for people to leave if you've been beat down or broken down so much to the point to where you feel that you can't survive without that individual. But like she said, get out. Don't ever let someone take you to a place where you can't be yourself. You know what I'm saying? But it's also part of knowing who you are and what you're willing to put up with. Like I've always been an individual to know who the hell I was and what I will put up with. And once it doesn't look right, I'm out. If you want to let me go, I'm gonna leave one way or the other, either in a pine box or in handcuffs. Either way, I'm leaving.
Either way, I get it. Some ladies or men aren't that strong, and don't know how to get out of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so now you were different. You did it in your way, so but you got a lot that they can't, and then they stuck like the way Alfreda said she was. She was stuck between a rock and a hard place. She didn't want to go home. She didn't want to be with him.
Right.
So it would come hard, and then everything, your whole life depends on security, your financial, food, your clothes, your shelter, just everything depends on that. And then you just act like you don't even have confidence in yourself to even go out and try to work and do that for yourself, and you have been stifled. You know what I'm saying? It would just be hard. It would just be hard for some. So that's why I was, asking the question. And when I started off talking about this Brandy person for 17 years, and hers was publicized, I don't know. I just knew it wouldn't have been me. I would not have been me. And I had brothers too when I was a teenager. I would go get them if I have a fight. A lot of times I didn't want them to jump in my fight if I'm fighting another male, because usually when you're a child, you're a woman growing up, you can whoop some males, and as they mature, you can't whoop no man. You really can't whoop no man.
Yes.
Men are naturally stronger by nature, for real.
That's right.
So when I see these women brazen up to these men, then they go upside their head, call the police and all this kind of stuff. So, because some men don't know how to stop and walk away, they're gonna fight you just like your man.
And that is horrible. That is when a man right before our very eyes. This is when a man turns into an animal, a vicious animal. And so I can recall, I have total recall one time, a long time ago, my mother told me, she said, look here, she said, if you call yourself going to go out here and marry this woman, she said, you better make sure that you check that family out. You better check that whole family out, because if that's a crazy ass family, she said, you can be married to that crazy ass woman and you're going to be married to that whole crazy ass family. And she also told me, don't bring them around me.
It could be in the genes, huh?
Uh-huh. She said it way better than that. You will not live a life of unhappiness. You will not live a life of stress. So it really goes for all of us that we must be very careful.
But don't you think that got something to do with the teaching and part of the teaching too in the home? Because somebody mentioned, they see their parents, like that verbal abuse, physical abuse. Yeah. But that don't mean the person had to be like. See, like I would say, well, I don't want to be like my parents when I get married. Then you got some think that's the norm, and that's all tolerance.
You learn what to do based on your experience, and either you accept it or you don't accept it. And that's what my experience was. Because like I've seen, my first memory that I can remember vividly was my mom being abused by her husband. Granted, she got out of that and my uncle stepped in. But the point is that's my very first memory of my mom. You know what I'm saying? Her being abused, and that's always stuck in my head that I don't ever want to be that person to walk around or have someone that I'm with walk around when I was dating women, have them walk around with emotional scars or physical scars that I inflicted on them. And then I say that I loved you. No, I can't do that. And me and my husband been married for what? We've been married for only a couple of years, but we've been together for 18 years. And we've
Oh,
never been in a physical altercation whatsoever. And we don't even argue. Like, if I'm upset, I'll just walk away. Well, I won't even say anything until I calm down. Same thing with him. He'll walk away and won't
That's
say anything
good.
until he calm
oh
down.
wow.
But it's like
So,
we don't do that. This is a loving household over here.
so
That's wonderful, brother.
you have longevity in your relationship, and I don't really hear a lot of that on here, but I'm quite sure a lot do have it, and just don't speak on their business like that. But wow, that's great. That's really good that you got longevity like that, because you have to have security. You got to have trust. You really got to have trust in your relationship.
Yep,
I've always said, people say, well, how you know? I said, because we got trust. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? You got to
Honesty
trust
and
each other.
integrity.
You got to believe in each other.
You got to be honest with each other. You got to have integrity for yourself, so you can have integrity for the relationship. Because if you don't have that, that's when I think a lot of abuse or abusers are insecure themselves, and,
Wow.
and and they don't know how to voice that insecurity out, because it's like because that's why they come back so quickly and say, I'm sorry, I apologize, was that, and give you all these little gifts or what's that, and trinkets, because they know that without you, no one else is pretty much going to be put up with that type of bullshit that they have inflicted upon you. And it's an insecurity was not that I love you, but yet I gotta beat you because I'm so insecure because I don't know how to know. I don't know how to express myself. I don't know how to verbalize my hurt, my pain, my fears.
But let me say this now. A lot, you know, it's a thing that what people say that same sex couples don't have longevity. That's what I'm saying. Oh wow, that's great when I heard you say that.
Mm-hmm.
And like for example, I had a niece that has a partner, and I just found out the other day that she no longer has her partner. So I was asking her niece, because this is my niece, which because that's her daughter, that's my great niece. She just told me the other day, she said that her daughter, they went to, remember I was saying I had one niece that was going to her son-in-law's house. Now, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know that they were all the way back together. And I said, well, what happened to a partner? She
Mm-hmm.
said that it was too much jealousy. Then I say, yes, I always heard that it's a lot of jealousy, especially among the women in the same sex relationship, because and I said, why? What was the breakdown? She said because her partner couldn't take the fact that her children's father was in their life. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
therefore, she was jealous of that relationship. But
because that
he had
comes
taken
from
time,
poverty.
yeah. And so I was wondering because you know how sometimes they say, well, some of them look more manly, which whatever way they put it, okay? No pun
Uh-huh.
intended. And then she looks very feminine. And another thing, she would always hear have males hitting on her. So it was just a lot of jealousy there. So is that the same way in the same sex couple, even with males?
Well, let me touch on what you said first about your niece. A lot of that comes from when people are jealous of just say like my husband knows that I'm bisexual, but we're in a monogamous relationship. I don't go out. I'm attracted to women, but although I haven't slept with a woman since I've been with my husband, pretty much. But what it is that if you have children, the same sex person that you're with possibly could be jealous of the fact that this person that you was with can give you something that I can't give you. Like my husband can't give me a child.
Right.
Another woman can give another woman a child. Now y'all can raise a child, have a family together, was not, but it comes a lot of that jealousy comes from, like I said, insecurity as though I can't give you something, and this person has gave you something that I can't give you, and the fact that you are still around them and having a positive good relationship with them was not is something that is to be bothered to a person who's insecure. It's all about insecurity, was not. But speaking of insecurity, what you asked your question is that my husband and I are both attractive, and y'all know I flirt with everybody. I flirt with women, I flirt with men, I flirt with everyone. So do my husband. But we know that we come home to each other. Even like him not going somewhere, like him going somewhere without me, with that, I don't care enough well, I care enough about him, but I don't care enough about someone hitting on him because he's attractive. He's cute. You know, he's tall, he's thick, he's dark. You know what I'm saying? He's Jamaican. Why would I? I mean, if I'm not attracted to it, why would somebody else not be attracted to it? Same thing with me. I'm tall, not thick. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Nice body was not. I'm attractive was not. So I get hit on all the time. Like at work, people talk about me all the time, hit on me all the time. Women do it, men do it. I walk down the street, I get hit on. We wear together. People don't know what's going on with us. They hit on us. Y'all, if y'all watch me, was not people who watch me, whatever, know that I get free shit all the time because people want me or they find me attractive. He gets free shit all the time because people find him attractive. We'll go to a store and people just like, here you go. We'll be at restaurants. Here's a free drink. Okay, we say they can move on because we know what we have with each other. I can't speak for everyone in the same sex relationship. But I know my relationship. And like I said, I'm going to flirt with everybody. That's just my personality. When I want to flirt, I flirt. When I don't, I don't. And I keep it at that. I don't take it too far. I don't take it, here's my number. No, it's none of that. It's, okay, what's up, baby? How you doing? Everyone's baby. Everyone's sweetheart. Everyone's, you know what I'm saying? That type of person with me. And he knows that about me. Like, you have to know the person that you're with.
And that's why the trust has to come in there.
Exactly.
Now, somebody asking you, okay, so hoodoo and hair wrap, did you really say that black women ask for abuse? And then a little before that, I'm going to find, is a comment in here I have been saying, and it said a couple times, but I wasn't on it yet. And so, but they saying that, and I want to get up to the comment that somebody originally put, because they were saying that you came on here and said something about black women deserve getting abused or something. I wanted that person, I wanted to tell that person to jump in here and say it because they said it a few times in here.
Whoever said that lie was not, I never said that, whatever. Please get a time step when I said that. I never said that. I never said anything about black women deserve to be abused. What I said one time was when I was going after someone was not, fuck you, and if you get your ass beat, that's on you. I have said that before, was not, and I will say it again. Leave people the fuck alone. Stop trying to start stuff with people, and if you can't handle it, well, stop. Don't start it. I do believe that if you put your hands on anyone, someone deserves to put their hands on you, regardless what color you are, black, white, Indian, Mexican, Hispanic, or whatever. If you don't want to be hit, don't hit anyone. That's my life philosophy.
Yeah, because they said that someone left a nasty comment and you decided to attack all black women instead of one troll. It was disgusting. That's what they said. They said it several times. I had seen it earlier, but we were busy talking. And Lady Nika have been putting up the. Let me finish. I don't mean to cut you off. Let me put this back up. Lady Nika been putting up the number. For the national line. Yeah, I'm trying to find it and put it back. Lady Nika, put it back so I can highlight it again because it's too far up.
See,
just in case somebody is going through anything.
Bless. I'm sorry. My thing is this. People don't understand. You want to come onto YouTube or any social media application and attack someone. And when I address the person who attacked me, everyone wants to get offended and pick up that stone and pick up that rock. It's not about that. If someone attacks me, I'm going to get you up off me by any means necessary. It's not something against all black women. If it was a black woman that I said that about, it was towards that black woman. I have a black mother. I have a black sister. I have black nieces. I have black aunts and cousins. And like I said, I'm the protector in my family. And if I get you up off me, like I told you about the guy who put a gun on me was not, I got him up off me by splitting his head open. You're not going to tell me how to fight somebody. That doesn't mean that I'm going around splitting people's heads open off of the random. You do something to me, I protect myself. You say something stupid to me, I say something stupid to that individual. Whoever want to pick that stone up, that's your choice.
Wow.
It is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and try to lie and be like, oh, no, I never said that. Yeah, I said something harsh. So what? It was not towards every black woman in this world. It was just the individual who said something to me harsh.
Well, you know, here on YouTube, people around the narratives like that. That's why usually when I'm trying to explain something, I have to let them know I'm talking to that one specific person, like I'm talking about a CW. Somebody asked who that was. That's Christopher, the man that's jumping ahead doing the most. And I got him in that character, in that category with the other races and stuff. So they're going to run with that food junkie. Even if you tell them you talk to one particular person, that is what they're going to do. Now, good morning, Cam. How are you? Been back there a long time?
Oh no, my I don't know what's going on. My service keep going in and out, and I couldn't hear y'all. I don't even know what y'all was talking about.
We're still on the abuse situation. Alfredo gave her testimony. Food Junkie is giving his about how he had to go up beside somebody's head. I was asking about relationships, long-term longevity. Then we got on the same-sex couples and why two ways would be jealous, and stuff like that. So I think you caught the beginning of it. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, when the lady, I
Yeah.
want to know, what do they consider as abuse? Because if you hit me, I'm hitting your ass back, boy and girl. I'm knocking you the fuck out.
Well, do you agree that you're naturally stronger than a woman, and can you walk away? You know what I'm saying? Because you can
No,
whoop her. You don't think you can walk away? You just turn
no.
around, beat her down like the way you do a man?
Women hit as hard as men.
Some.
Because I feel like if you give me a black eye, I don't want to hear that you a man, you never should have hit a woman. No, you gave me a black eye, so I'm about to give you two. So we even.
Wow.
See, but Ken, you have to agree that at some point you can walk away without even anyone putting their hands on anyone.
Yeah.
I think that's what she's asking. But my point is, like I said,
But the thing is, if you hit me first, and I feel like that shit fuck me up, it's a reaction hit. I'm gonna clock your ass. I'm gonna
Man or woman, how you just gonna sock them up, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think a man should just walk away. You can beat the woman down, but oh well.
I would definitely walk away, Glass.
Yeah, that's your time. That's
if you hit me,
everything.
I will restrain you, though. I will restrain you. I
All
won't
right.
hit you if you're a woman, but I will restrain you. I will grab your arms and make sure that you can't hit me or hurt me some type of way, shape, or form.
No.
Okay.
I will never fight a woman, but I will restrain a woman. I will.
Oh no,
restrain
I'm not gonna fight him. No. A man should never fight. Never happen. But I'm gonna hit your ass back.
That's fighting her. Crazy.
That's fine. That's fine.
I feel like don't put your hands on no man if you don't want that man to put. See all these people that's in the comments, wow, oh my God, and all of that. That's women who love to hit men and expect for a man not to hit their ass back. Don't talk to me, because if I was single.
Well, I did say that you do have some women that boast up to men, and they shouldn't be doing that either. But I feel like at some point a man should know how to walk away. Though you can't, the woman can't beat you. I can't see the hit really hurt you like that. And if she constantly want to go on and fight you, once you hit her, then can you restrain her?
I mean, that's gonna turn into a fight too.
Beat her down and knowing you're gonna get some charge and press for you to go to jail.
Both of us going to jail. I'm gonna walk away when I hit your ass. When I get my lick, I'm gonna walk away.
You just gonna just take your lick and just knock her down.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not
gonna be kidding though. Come on, kid.
I'm just playing. I ain't gonna hit no woman. Nah, I'm good. I ain't trying to go to jail.
I was trying to think for a minute. Maybe you abused it in your home the way you sounded. I don't know.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't even if at my wife. What? She gonna wait till I go to sleep to get me. I know.
And that's my fear. Me going to sleep and then I'm getting stabbed. The burning bed with Farrah Fawcett back in the day.
Oh no.
That's my fear.
I go to sleep
and I'm dead.
If you beat her down, make sure you don't eat no more of her cooking.
No,
okay?
Indeed,
right.
no. Boy, my wife, no, indeed, no. I would, boy, what? That's disrespectful talking about it.
Good morning, Face, y'all.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say, Miss Bless, I had my idol growing up was this lady named Betty Peterson. And she would knock niggas out on a regular. And I mean, she was like Tyson's one-hitter quitter.
My mama like that.
And so I don't always believe, because I used to see Betty used to whip guys, and she ended up going to jail because she did the first drive-by shooting.
Oh, she a gangster.
Yeah, she was a gangster. She was a real gangster.
What's she at?
And she was in that car by herself, shot that dude in the head and kept on going and never stopped that car.
Ooh.
And she used to actually beat men down with these little bitty men or what? How big was this woman?
I'm talking about big dudes. And she was about 5'8", 5'9". She was tall for a woman, and she was kind of stocky but not fat. But Betty whipped ass. And I mean, she was knocking out real thugs on the matter of fact.
That's what's
When I
up.
was a child, she was when Murray and Burr used to hang out up the street from my house back in his dashiki days. She knocked out one of his buddies, and this is a big dude for talking slick.
Uh-huh.
She was a straight up thug.
I like it.
Yeah, and from that day, I never let him. I got slapped one time at 17, and
Ooh,
I
joke is
whipped
so
his
silly.
ass with a baseball bat. And his mama came down the house to fight me because she was used to getting her ass whooped, and I wasn't going to let mine get whooped.
Oh, y'all gangsters. It runs in the family.
Betty
Wow.
wasn't my family, but it was Betty taught me well. Don't you let no man put their hands on you.
Kill
And
him.
I watched her from a little girl whipping people's asses.
Kill him. I told my daughter, when I don't care if whoever get mad, I told her, when you go to school, if any one of them little boys touch you, if they even push you, because you know that's what little boys do. If they push you, you better grab something off the ground and knock their ass in their head. She said, well, what if I go to jail? I told her, I gotta go to jail for you. You a child. I'm gonna take that time for you. Don't let nobody push you around in them schools because they like to bully them kids. I don't play that bullying shit.
Right. The thing is,
I don't
there
like
was a
that.
conversation on The View a while ago where Whoopi Goldberg had the same conversation that I just said. If someone hits you, they should be prepared to be hit back. Not saying you
Exactly.
have
I'm
to.
not going to hit you and think you're not going to hit me back. If I'm bold enough to put my hands on you, I better be ready to. It's nothing in life that you can do something and not expect a reaction. So if I'm bold enough to put my hands on you, my reaction is I gotta know 50-50 chance I'm gonna get hit back.
Nah,
Right,
see,
but Faith, there are women out there who think that just because they are female or they're a woman, they can do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say, and not have any reaction. And you should have to take the higher road. If we're both adults, why can't we both take the higher road?
right.
See, that's my whole
Facts.
thing. I'm not gonna put my hands on you first. I'm not. Then I'm gonna protect myself,
Right.
but I'm not gonna because once you throw the first punches, and it's all downhill from there.
Exactly.
Listen,
Right.
my ex did that to me. She put her hands on me, and guess what I did? Call the police on her ass.
And
I'm gonna
see,
do you what you gonna do me.
I done fucked you up when I got out of jail. I done tried
Straight
to
up.
do your
I didn't know.
Because
I didn't know.
because
I
if I
would
would have
never
hit
stand
you,
there and try to fight no man.
I would
I
have
know
been
I
in
can't
jail.
whoop no man. I don't even think I would want to even try to hit a man first. I know I can't whoop him. So if I
That's
did
what
want to hit him
you
first, I wouldn't hit him first with my fist
Nah,
and try to fight no man. I had to go upside their head with something to do,
it's
grab my purse, something. A run, don't get away a little bit, turn around, throw a rock at him upside there. I can't whoop no man. So I ain't
it's
gonna step aside. So I'm
it's
gonna fight
2020
somebody.
now. That's
I
what the
can't.
police
I
for.
ain't gonna whoop nobody. Yeah, no, it's 2020, but I wouldn't do it 2020 and back there either. I know I can't whoop no man, so I would have never
Listen,
been first to hit no
my
man.
homeboy beat the brakes out of his wife for cheating on him.
Oh,
And when
Jesus.
she called the police beat the brakes out of him. And when he went to jail, some other niggas beat the brakes out of him. See, in jail, they don't like that. They don't like that hitting women and kids. They
Yeah.
don't play about that.
Nah,
And
they
that nigga
surely
still
don't.
in jail to this day. And that happened last year.
Good morning, Outside April. Good morning, Miss Bless, everybody.
Even though she's
Brother
still with him.
Aaron, don't forget to shop Black
With
YouTube.
her
Y'all don't
stupid
forget to
ass.
shop Black YouTube. Support all your Black YouTubers on here that has the business going on. There's a lot of them right now. I
Hold
can't
up.
name them all, but
Hold up.
y'all remember to do that.
What about
Okay?
5A? Wait.
whatever.
What?
On
Oh.
site, I'm gonna send you an email because I got a couple of questions about those shoes because they are
I'm
cute
trying
and
to
I
get
think
scammed.
everybody getting some.
She don't have inventory, Kiki. So she can't. You can't shop somebody who don't have inventory. That's
Get
like
the
going to a restaurant and they're out of fried chicken. You can't buy it if they don't have it.
shit. I go sell some chia pets. You better get us some chia pets and put in them wigs.
That's what you gonna have anyway.
Right.
And if anybody
Chia.
here right now with a store that's going on, people shop for Christmas, y'all support them. They can say what products they
Oh,
got
somebody just got
on.
shot.
Okay. So
Damn.
anyway, let's get back to what we talked about. Now, just one person, it's Dave. Why don't you drop down? You constantly throwing those comments in the chat about food junkie. You already explained what that was. And then Most Stick, I think you fell off accidentally. I'm gonna drop my link again, or for anybody else who want to speak on any subject, because we still haven't talked on that one last night, Kiki. We'll get around to it, but right now we talk about something important. That
What happened last night?
I don't know. You was on live saying something.
Hold on a second. See, Bless. The person keep on dropping that stuff down was not. They want me to address them in a negative way.
Okay.
And y'all know that I don't do that unless I feel so inclined. You can't change my temperature. You can't push me or try to goad me into trying to come at you in a disrespectful way.
You're not tipsy, so they're not gonna get that.
Well, even when I'm tipsy was not, I still have control of my faculties. Was not. You can't do that with me. So regardless of what you say, if you choose not to believe or understand or comprehend what I'm saying, we would never be on the same level. We would never be able to have a conversation because you have your own mindset based on something I said maybe over a year ago or maybe close to a year ago. If you can't get past it and get over it, was not, that's your issue, sweetheart. Until you are able to grow the fuck up and act like an adult and have an adult conversation, you can never meet me anywhere. You can never say anything about me that will affect me to respond to you in a negative way. You are not important to me. What you need to do is find out why your abusive situation is so traumatic that you choose to take it out on me. Because it sounds like you have some traumatic situations that you deal with within your own life that you can't handle very well. So you choose to come after one person that you don't know, won't meet, can't see, won't have a type of camaraderie with in one way, shape, or form. Everyone on here knows I love my ladies on here. If you like me, I like you. If you don't like me, it's fuck you.
You know, evidently this person must really know you, and you said this happened a year ago. But that's what I don't get to. People like to come on here and post beefs or anything, something like this that happened a year or two ago, and people have moved on with their life, even if something went on. But in your case, did not go on like the way she's saying, because you're saying that or whatever. But people do that, and you just gotta because they stand in that one space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can't move on with their own life. So you said this happened a year ago, so it must be somebody that's been knowing you and just don't like you for some reason or another.
But Bless.
I get a lot of that too.
But
I don't be worrying about somebody throwing up something old that's a year
right.
ago, because you got people
Bless. The whole
trying
thing
to throw
is,
up stuff about beefs that happened a year or 2 years ago. People moved on. Don't nobody care about all that. You
but
know what I'm
Bless,
saying? Come on
the
now.
funny thing is this right here. I don't even know exactly what they're talking about, and they haven't said a name to even jog my memory. They probably don't even know who I said that about. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
sad part. You want to be stuck somewhere where you can't even say, "Oh, food junkie, you said XYZ about this particular person." Was not. I felt offended by what you said because I felt that you are attacking all black women. The only thing they can say is, "Oh, you attack all black women." Y'all know I haven't attacked all black women. I only came after what D. Leo Cunningham, Ray Allen, Kwani at one time, 5A at one time. You know what I'm saying? So I probably came after 5 or 6 women who came after me first.
But let me say something. Day one, so just stop commenting if you don't want to drop down and talk about it, because you still commenting. He already spoke on it himself. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that one. Yeah, a year ago, this person talking about something a year ago. You know how people like to come in here and talk about beefs or whatever that happened a year or two ago, and people went on with their lives. Even with beefs, people had beefs a year ago. People have moved on with their lives. Ain't nobody trying to look backwards. Don't nobody care nothing about no old stuff. So if you can't drop down and say it, I mean, what's the point you keep mentioning it in my chat? You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody's thinking you're a troll right now, honey. But I appreciate and respect all of your opinions. But to me, you need to just go ahead and drop down now, because you're saying too much. Lady Nika got the stream yard in the chat right now, as y'all can see. If anybody want to grab it and speak on any subject I spoke on, but it don't do no good to just keep on standing in the chat doing it. It really don't. It makes you look crazy because you won't come out and say it. You won't come
go to the person's house and cuss them out? Did I go to the person's house and throw hot grits on them? Did I go pull their hair? Did I kick them in the back? I mean, it's words. We say words on YouTube. That's what we do. We talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just say words right now. You're writing down words. It doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on for that one then. So I just wanted to ask everybody about how they feel with this violent stuff, and trying to figure out why people would stay. And I'm getting all kind of answers. I'm glad y'all is thanks for speaking on me with this because I'm, very interesting. Your story and Alfreda's story. If anybody else got something to say, they can't even say, yeah, thank you for telling me what's going on. Now, let's kind of move on a little bit. Somebody was saying something about CW. And we talking about Kiki, your live last night. And basically they said, oh, do anybody know about anybody going to knock on somebody's door? Now, if nobody don't ask me, then they don't know so they didn't hear it either. So I'm not gonna say the names prematurely, but if anybody know of anybody that knocked on Bama's door, is that true? Because I heard some, but I'm not gonna say who they said it was, just in case it's not true.
I heard something about it, but I still don't believe it's true because I heard it from the other side, so I don't believe nothing they say.
Oh, so Gamma Girl made this up. Okay. I was just wanting to know, was that true? Because everything you can't take for things face value. That's why I said, even when I speak on, because I like watching Listing Alley, but then I'll go watch the video. Because normally they'll have the video posted right there too and tell you the minute mark you go to. So that's why y'all would see me mention some stuff. But I actually read a lot of stuff myself with CW over there saying on it. I actually read that myself. Wasn't nothing I heard. I read it and I looked at the video that's posted there. They even got that video posted up there when Leak U was in that lady's house and the lady gave her a refund and wanted to leave out her air. But now what was puzzling me is, did she live there more than just 3 days? Because she's packing up her stuff.
They had a lot of trash for it to be. Did you see that big black trash bag full of garbage that they had? That was a lot of trash.
They had
two. I take out in a week.
No, they had two. I think one of them had their clothes or whatever it is, packing real fast in a bag of garbage. The lady said, "Why y'all guard that garbage?"
No.
No, but that was real garbage because they were getting ready to put it by the curb, but they didn't know where to put it. So my whole thing is, they must have been there a couple of days.
One of my neighbors, every week, their trash can is overflowing as if it was Christmas or Thanksgiving every week. I ask, what do y'all do every week, once a week, to where y'all have so much damn trash? I'm confused. There are some people who accumulate stuff just because.
I mean, it is what it is. People accumulate shit and sit it out there. And you're right about that. They had a whole bunch of it in that lady's house.
So they have any luggage? They have any luggage, you guys? Like, because I don't watch her. I don't see her. I don't watch her. So
I only heard of
luggage. Also with trash bags or just trash bags?
Well, they were big black trash bags. She said, "Why y'all guard the garbage?" I seen another. It was 2 bags. I don't know. All I know, she wanted them out that house. She said, "I gave y'all a refund. Go ahead and leave." And my thing is, was they living there to have that much trash?
I don't know because she said it was only $32 a night. She said, I refunded you your $32, and then she could get $53 for that room. So I'm not really sure.
So was it a black trash bag full of chicken and rice? Now me being messy.
I don't know. Johnny Q said, "What's the problem with that? At least they put it in the trash bag." The problem is the lady wanted them out with the trash. She called them trash. She wanted all the trash out there, and it was just hilarious. You saw it posted? Did you see it over there? They got it on Listing Alley too. Lady Snoop brought it on and talked about it. It was hilarious. And,
what was funny to me, I actually saw it on a Karen channel, and I didn't know that was her.
Oh,
I want to know why she let that lady run up on her like that and she talk all that shit on here. That's what I want.
Did you see that lady? That lady was scary looking. I'm sorry. That lady looked like she had been dead 20
that
years.
Lady roll up on her
and ready to go again.
And put that hand in her face.
Ran up on her face.
Yep, that lady said, "Bitch, what you won't do? What you won't do, bitch?" They'll say, "Oh, hell no. I'm about to call the police." I said, "What?" You just told this lady you gonna whoop her ass if that bag fall off the bed. First of all, y'all took the bag off the bed, then she took the sheets off, and then you say, "I see the bag ain't hit the floor." I said, "You took the bag off, baby. Of course." Like
she did. She removed the bag first herself. The lady was pulling the sheets off the bed, and she looked in the closet. She said, "Y'all got my blanket." They took the blanket off the closet. She said, "Well, what was in the closet for? It's cold in here." She said, "But it's my blanket." She said, "But this is an Airbnb." The lady said, "But this is my home."
Oh, so it was a lady's house? She was
she's renting out a room. She rented out a room. She does an Airbnb in her house.
So
Yeah.
she
Well,
was
Man,
I
doing the
don't know.
Bay Wheels.
I
And
thought it was
what,
the whole. I thought it was that was because it was like the bed was in the living room because the door was right there, and
yes.
the kitchen, if you could see, was towards the back. So I don't know if it's like a what you call it, a mother-in-law suite or something that
If
she had
you
to
ask
oh,
have.
me, it looked like she been living there for a long
She
time
said
because
she told y'all the lady told Linky, she said, Trash, and you came here asking to use my kitchen. You wanted to use my kitchen.
yeah, she ain't she moved in. She wanted to use the lady kitchen in the bathroom.
oh my God. See, I tell y'all, I say this all the time. Y'all know that people lives be in shambles on here, and they be talking the most stuff.
Yep.
You can't talk crazy when your life is in shambles. When you live out of healthy bag. When you gotta tote the stuff around. When you have to rent out an Airbnb just to live. You can't be talking mess about people. You can't be doxing people. Like it's ridiculous. It's funny to me. I don't get it.
So when y'all be going over there looking at her lives, is that the same place she was in? Judging by her lives.
That's the same one. That's the same spot.
So she been there
It
a while
is.
then, okay?
Yep.
All right. That's what I was
So
trying
she
to
was
find
there for
out.
more than 2 days.
Yeah, she was that more than because how you bring your own comforter set, your own sheets. Like the lady said, well, damn, where's my sheets and my comforters? She
Yeah,
done
the lady
stole it.
said they stole her sheets and
Man,
comforters.
she tried to steal a
She
lady
said,
fan.
she said, but they were in the closet. Legally said, but the blanket was in the closet. She said, so the lady said they weren't supposed to be going in her closet getting her sheets and her blanket. She said, where are they? Where's my sheets? Where's my other blanket? I had another set of sheets and another blanket in here.
Man, she ain't gonna man, and she did all that shit for $53.
And the lady
I
was
fell
nice
out.
to them though. The lady was nice. She gave him a discount for $32. She said when you said she was gonna give her a bad review, she said I got this room rented out already. I could have been getting $53.
Oh
So she
my
gave it
God.
to him real cheap.
Man.
She
All over
closed it
$20
down
difference.
for $32. So evidently she couldn't go nowhere. If she didn't like being there and she didn't think it was as nice as she kept trying to talk about after living there, well, she didn't have the money and go live nowhere in luxury. She couldn't do no better than that $32 a day. So I think the lady, was nice to her that she talked her down to $32. The lady said I could have been getting $53 for this room, and it looked like it was quite a big room, So I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that looked like one big old room. And you told the lady that you ain't want her to get your Netflix account to watch Netflix on her TV?
Because the lady unplugged the TV and she wanted to plug it back up because her password was in there. The lady did plug it back up for her to take it, turn it off or whatever. That lady didn't need a password or anything. I don't think so. But anyway, it was hilarious. If y'all hadn't saw it,
Yeah,
Lady
that was
Snoop,
funny as hell.
she did commentary on it a couple nights ago. And then, like I said, if you watch the Lipstick Alley, they got the whole video on there. You can see good and close up the whole thing without commercials or anything. It's over there too.
I have a question. Who goes to an Airbnb and plug in your own Netflix account or your own Hulu account? Who does that?
That's what
Exactly.
I'm saying. So she must have been living that food junkie. That's why I was asking how long has she been there.
More than 3 days.
Clearly.
I never knew.
Because
The only
Netflix,
reason I know anything too much about it because Kiki was always mentioning her because she's always going at Kiki. She the one was spinning that lie about you because you said you used to be an exotic dancer or something, you know. So that's how I start kind of saying, okay, who
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
See,
Yeah,
once she
now she
started
said
lying, that's when I just stopped entertaining it. Once you go to lying and all of that stuff, I'm not even about to go back and forth with you no more.
the thing is, you can't defend a lie. Like you can't defend the lie
Yeah, you can't.
because I mean, people want to believe what they want to believe regardless of regardless of what you say. So that's why I don't argue with people. Like people, if y'all notice, I don't argue with everybody because everyone's not worth my argument. Not everyone's not worth the read that I can give you. I
You
rather
know what? Food Junkie, they adamant about this. Who didn't have her say kind to me? I simply asked him which video did he say those things. Instead of answering me, he snapped this day, child. Oh, they still
Miss
talking
Bless, I got calls coming through. I'm gonna go out and come back in because it made my phone real low.
about. Okay, and I'll drop the link again too, just in case
Oh
you
yeah,
hear
Miss
me.
Okay, thank
Bless.
you.
like
Miss
I
Bless,
Okay.
it
said,
was
Voodoo,
my
sweetheart, Voodoo.
computer kept cutting on saying, I think it did it twice in a row, ever so often in my area. I don't know, something happens where it causes for your
Good
computer
morning, Mom.
to just cut off.
Hoodoo, sweetheart, I don't know what this person's talking about. I told you, I've maybe addressed probably 6 women on here who have all addressed me first. I don't know what this person's talking about. This person needs to let me know what they're talking about so I can remember exactly what happened.
Go find the video. The person that keep talking about this saying a video a month ago, go find the video. Tell me the name of it. Because we're constantly talking about it, so I dropped down.
A month ago, when did I say this about a month ago? I haven't been arguing with anyone for over 6 months.
Yeah, this makes sense, Manny. The lady probably gave her a discounted price because she booked it for a lengthy time. Yeah, must have paid about a month, so I get it. Why she gave it to her so cheap, $32 a day.
And I can't even drag her because she already doing bad. It don't make no sense.
Well, they say she was trying to make the lady look bad, and she ended up making her own self look bad. And then they also say she just bragged about buying a brand new truck,
right?
But had to go live in an Airbnb.
You better live in that truck.
Allegedly, I don't know. I'm going by what I hear.
I don't even think that was her truck, man.
She probably rented that too.
Yep.
For the week.
Wow. But it was funny though the way Snoop was describing it. So let's move along, y'all. Unless there's anything else y'all wanted to speak on that I neglected to speak on. And I thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Kiki. But I don't watch that person. I saw the video. Like I said, I was in the bushes. But I'm gonna tell you something else I wanted to do. And like I tell everybody, you know, my minds, if you know, they know if it's somebody they don't like, and they're not just gonna delete or block them just because they don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they'll time them out or whatever. But I really wanted to block CW over there when he came down that time. I said, "What'd he do?" And yeah, I did.
I can't fool with him no more.
You should have blocked him. In there talking like that, trying to mimic us.
You should have blocked him.
I don't do people who want attention. I don't do attention seeking very well. I'll just cuss you out and keep it moving and leave you alone. I don't want you over here. I don't talk to people who attention seeks not because my thing is this. Why do you have to come online to attention seek? Are you that lonely? He already told the story how he lost his job. He was sick. He was down and depressed. He came over here as a waiter, whatever. People want to accept him. Good. Not accepted. Move the hell on. Take your depressed ass somewhere else. It is what it is.
So you talking about the one Kiki dragged last night, and and in that same chat, then it was the white guy Christopher saying what it do, and I dig it. You know stuff. You know, like he's trying to say we all talk like that. You know the body thing, you know, the slang talk. And I was telling Kiki I really wanted to block him at that point because I knew
you should have.
But I didn't because I felt like you liked him, so that wouldn't have been right of me.
But that's the thing, though. If you feel like you feel uncomfortable, do what you got to do, and I'm not gonna unblock nobody.
No, I know. Next time, just tell them don't come over there trying to mock us like that. You know, don't do that. You know, I wasn't gonna just block him because you know you like him. He ain't done
nothing. I didn't even see that.
You didn't see that? Oh yes. I said, oh my God, Kiki must don't see this, and I left him alone.
No, I didn't see that because I would have said something.
Yeah.
See, you don't get too comfortable in these spaces. Like I don't get too comfortable on people's chats. Well, it's not gonna like I'm not gonna be so comfortable in someone else's chat to where I'm just going to try to emulate them or emulate their speech. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy.
Right.
And you said he was saying all that stuff on lipstick.
Well, he dropped down. He said,
"I don't like that."
The first thing he said was, "What'd he do?" And then I forgot what y'all was talking about. And if I'm not mistaken, was that Faith that came on there? Somebody came up on your thing, and he said something about dig it. Like in other words, I dig it. You know how sometimes when you talk to somebody, instead of saying, "Oh yeah, I remember," well, oh, I like that. He said, "Dig it." You know, like, I mean, come on now. And I said, I was thinking, wow, I really want to put him out. I don't like that because he'd be everywhere doing that. But no, Kiki get along with him. I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you like them. I'm not going to just mob for you and black people.
But I like you more.
I don't go that kind of way. That's why you got trust in me and faith that I'm not going to be doing that in your chat. And I didn't do it, but I'm just mentioning it to you. You know, I kind of wanted to say something, but I didn't. I just left it alone. I said, okay, if it didn't, you cool with him. I left it alone.
Yeah, I like you more.
To allow people to get it entirely too comfortable in this sector.
Exactly. Too comfortable too quickly. That's why I say I want everyone to be uncomfortable when they're over there. I want you to be comfortable enough to talk and whatever, but don't get too damn comfortable in my house. Taking off your shoes and shit and just put your feet on the coffee table and stuff like that. Don't get too comfortable.
But that's what happened. He got too comfortable on here, and now everybody's starting to see he say the most, and the last slap in the face he's doing to us or to them over there is he had lipstick out. He's doing even worse than what he's doing over here. And they already
heard
talking
that.
about trying to get rid of the little pink booty over there.
See, even that little name right there was not making them too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a
Yeah.
joke.
So we did that though.
Yeah, we
It's our
did.
fault. And
We
I
I
feel
know
did.
what
like
you said. Not me. I didn't do it because I let him know where I stood from the beginning, and I kept him right there in that place.
yes, he's doing the most. I'm telling y'all. So he everywhere, y'all. No matter where I look at, no matter who live I go to, he's in that chat doing it.
He don't come to me with that
Everywhere.
bullshit. He can't.
He's worse than the racists, y'all. He's worse than what the German. I'm telling you, he's everywhere doing the most for real.
I think he came to my chat one time, whatever, and I like, don't come here with the bullshit, and I meant it, and I haven't seen him since.
I never seen someone. Why is he so obsessed over black people? I don't get it.
Because we're
Well,
the original, baby. We're the original people.
honestly,
Copies
I
are
just feel
always
like he can't be accepted anywhere else. He's like really
awkward.
it's like he really wants to be like somewhere, and I really don't believe he has not too many people really like him.
And he must don't have nothing else to do in his life because, from what I understand, he's in every sector. You know, like we heard, he's in the woke sector. He's everywhere.
He's in a walk section.
Yeah. You remember he came on here saying he was in woke. Remember he went over there and said something about me in the woke sector, and somebody brought it to my attention, and he lied and said he wasn't talking about me on there. And then that night he went on Lady Snoop chat and he told the truth. Well, yeah, I did say it. I jumped on there on Lady Snoop. I said, see, Lady Snoop. First he said you was lying. You didn't talk about it because Lady Snoop be on the woke sector. Then he got on there saying, well, he apologized. I said, you always apologizing. You know what you be doing.
Exactly. He always apologizing. At first, when Lady Nika would tell him it was a BT moment, he was shut down. Then he got to the point he didn't even want to listen to that when somebody tell him this ain't for you. So,
She let him know when it was a BET moment, but he still want to slide something in there. So I'm just saying, so he must sit at home from the time he get up to the night, time he go to bed at night, everywhere on anybody channel. Because once in a while I might go somewhere and look. I say, oh, he over here too. You know, I just be saying, wow, everybody.
Hey, Ronnie.
Good morning, Ronnie Q. Can you hear me? After they search the ends of the earth to bring us back. Exactly, Sammy Dizzle. Now, did I mute myself? Can you hear me, Ronnie Q?
I had my muted. I'm sorry. Hi, panel. Hi, Jeff.
Excuse me, Ronnie Q. Let's try that again.
Hi, Fate. Excuse me. Hi, Les Walkman. Hi, Fate. Hi, Food Junkie. Hi,
Ronnie Q, baby.
Morning.
But the thing I don't get about this whole Christopher W. stuff is the fact that so many people, interacted with him after it was already said he is what he is. And, to play ignorant and accept, him and his actions, it was just mind-blowing to me. I went over to him and Oshura or whoever her name is.
Guys, I don't like her. Yes. I don't trust her either.
They early on, when he first came over here, when he kept on, oh no, I'm not this. Oh, when everybody was telling him to cool out and chill out. Well, I don't need to tell you to cool out and chill out. I'm gonna cool out and chill out on you. But he said that they were doing a live together, and I remember I was on another platform and she came up and she made the statement about you people, and I had to get her together. So I said, I'm going to go and see what these two going to be talking about. And when I went over there, that's when he made the statement that he admits to and then denies and then admits to again and denies. He made the statement that from what he sees, most of us black people are over here don't have jobs and on welfare. And
yeah, I'm sorry, not fake. Ronnie Q. The funny thing is that he admitted that he is unemployed and he been destitute and derelict.
Yes, and you still have people who are accepting of his behavior after he admits that, then he denies that, and he admits and denies that. So let's be clear. Nobody in Lipstick Alley that I have seen has been accepting of him at all. He may be there. He may be talking all whatever you guys see, but if you're blocked, it's just like being blocked over here. Nobody sees it. He's pissing in the wind. Nobody sees it. And it's my understanding he's going to be taken care of anyway. So, it's not like it was over here where he's being entertained, where he's getting named and all this type of stuff. That's just not happening. And people are so willing to accept anything, but nobody is accepting you and your blackness and what you have to bring to the table if you go over to their platforms. So I just wanted to get that point across clearly.
Yeah, I can see that he's not accepted over there. I was letting people know that don't go peek over there like I do. What's going on? Why he over there doing that? Now I'm hearing right now in my chat. He didn't heard us talk about stereo. He on stereo. I mean, he follows everywhere. They say he's over there talking about a hillbilly, but he come over here trying to sound like slang. Or they just said he was on God is Chat somewhere over there on stereo. That's what I think I just read in my chat. So
yeah, they said he was over there talking like a hillbilly.
Yeah, but came over here mocking us. Didn't they just say he was on Goddess channel over there on her stereo or something just now? I just read it real fast. Oh, wow, Sephora. He's even over there on Sweet Mom. I'm telling y'all, he's everywhere.
I didn't care for him. He moved funny from me. And shout out to Holly Q. He was typing in cursive, so I got rid of him. I blocked him a long time ago.
But Safari, when you get tired of him sitting over there trying to mimic some of the people and talking all that slang, and you start realizing that it's shade, you gotta block him. I'm telling you, because we seen you. You're gonna see, and he gonna keep on making all kind of comments all through there, and it'll be a lot of corny ones, like he's trying to make a joke out of everything. You'll see, he gonna be jumping in everything over there. Yep, the man, he is nuts.
He made that big lie about he was working for somebody and he donated his time and people in New Mexico was going to be taken care of. I was like, you sound like that.
He came over here to straighten us out and to help us. Some kind of foolishness he was talking about. Like we needed help for some reason. He think we dumb and stupid. He basically was saying all that, but in his terms, the way he was talking, he be trying to slick shade you. He throw all those subliminals out, and so now they send you on Sweet Mom. I'm telling y'all, he must be on Tasha K, Lovely Love. I bet she's on everybody black.
Well, he's always in Lovely Love's chat,
And then
Be Love?
No, not Be Love, Lovely Love.
Oh yeah, he everywhere. I'm gonna say Be Loved. Well, he probably over there too and Be Loved though. He everywhere else. I didn't know he was on Sweet Mom.
And don't forget
too many names, Bless, because he'll be over there too, just because the name was mentioned.
And don't forget about that time where he said he was a day trader in Bree's chat, and then she stopped him cold in his track and was asking him some specific things he should know if he actually was a day trader, and he couldn't answer those questions, and she checked him and said, you're not a day trader, and if you were, you wouldn't be putting it out there like this. And just obvious liar.
Yeah.
Girl, I'll tell you the truth. Oh, I'm not gonna be fooled with it no more, but I just noticed him over there, and I seen a couple of people saying something about he said he gonna screw somebody in the eye. He didn't use the word screw. He gonna F somebody named Spicy. I mean, he mad at that person over there. So I said, okay.
Spicy.
Yeah. Yeah. Eyes, all kind of crazy stuff over there. So anyway, y'all, anything else y'all want to discuss? Thank you, Ronnie Q, for coming up. Before we go out, I covered everything about anybody can go to stereo. Don't nobody own stereo. Ain't nobody following you. And if you didn't want nobody to know, you shouldn't have said nothing. But you don't own that app. Okay? Then we talk about the abuse situation. Okay? Kiki, I still didn't really talk about your life too much, but that's cool. We don't really have to. And thank you, for having my back. But I don't worry about that person. Never watched it, never will start watching. Just stay in the bushes like you've been doing. You never been my cup of tea. I would fool with you in real life. You're a youngster. You're too young for me. But I do have little young people who I talk to that like me, that call me, check on me. I might take them to dinner with their parents or whatever. But you're not my type. I feel like all I can do is pray for you and move right along. Then with the Maxwell Brandy thing used to be on Love and Hip Hop. I wouldn't get beat down like that. So anything else somebody want to talk about, before I go off? Y'all support the black businesses. Lady Nika put it up earlier. Sorry, April came in and talked about it. So y'all support the black businesses here on YouTube. It's Christmas time. Y'all spending money everywhere else. Why y'all can't spend it here on YouTube and support all the black YouTubers that's trying to get that grind on. Hey, Ronnie, you back?
Yeah, I just want to ask Food Junkie a question.
What's up, baby?
I was not in your chat when this happened. But from what my understanding of the situation is, that a troll came in your chat and said something to you, and it was a troll, and therefore you had no way of knowing if it was a male, female, black, or white, but you disparaged black women with saying that they're the lowest paid, and that's why no one wants
I'm gonna address that, Veronica. I'm gonna address that as soon as we go up here. I'm gonna address it because I'm listening to the live right now, and what you're saying is not quite accurate. I'm gonna explain all that in my live after this right here.
Okay. Now
he just posted the title. He said it's titled and you wonder why you
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, call the bitch.
I'm listening to it right now, but in this video was like, if people have comprehension skills, I'm gonna break all that down in my next live. So I'm gonna get up here right now. I'm gonna set up this live right there. I'm gonna go live. Thank you so much for having me, whatever, because what needs to be said, these was said in that video already. And I don't take anything back.
I just wanted to ask a question.
What's the question, baby?
Did you disparage black women as a whole in that video that you're speaking of?
No, I did not. I talked to one person. And whoever picked up a rock, they picked up a rock. I had nothing to do with that. Just like what people say on here, what was said was I was called a faggot for no reason because I said something about an upcharge. And that was explained in the video that she's talking about.
Shell Redfield say at its day, the video response he made to me about the topic is called "You Really Can't Bait Me." It was made a month ago. I don't see the original video.
Okay, y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all got the titles of both videos was that, and I'm going to go live. So whatever y'all want to do, y'all want to do it. And whatever opinion you have, keep it. I don't care. Bless, I want to thank you so much for having me here, Bless. I enjoyed the conversation.
Food Junkie.
What's up, baby?
As I said, I'm coming in here clear. I haven't seen either of those videos.
I answered your question right here. I said no, I did not disparage all black women as a whole.
That's why I'm just giving you an opportunity to clear it up if you want to, but obviously you just want to clear it up on your channel. So I'm just
why wouldn't I? It's about me.
Yeah, of course. I understand. I'm not saying that's the wrong thing. I'm just saying I noticed that's where you want to clear it up at. So
let me explain something to you right quick, Ronnie Q. I don't have to clear up anything for anyone. You know what I'm saying? I'm an adult man who have my opinion, who was attacked for no reason, unwarranted by someone. I posted on my community page what they said because they erased it afterwards. If people would take the time and stop listening to one thing someone says and actually follow some breadcrumbs and do a little research on your own people, you will see on my community page about a month ago, someone called me a faggot and then erased it.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, he's here. Wait a minute. He dropped off. Grab the link again. I'm gonna put the link again. Dave was just here. I just see him in the back because he's at the bottom. For to drop the link again. That person is here. Grab it again because I knocked you out by mistake. And I was bringing a shell. Y'all grab the link again because y'all fell off.
But Bless, I'm going to go live and address this on my thing. I would talk to them, but it's not going to. Their opinion is their opinion.
Yeah, that's true. But I just posted a link in the chat, in my chat.
Your private chat.
Oh, let me look over there and see. Oh, okay. I don't even be looking over there. Here's the link, and you wonder why you get called. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I deny what I said? Did I deny deny anything? No. You wonder why you get treated like shit because you come around calling people faggots for no reason. That was all explained. If you people can't comprehend anything, that has nothing to do with me.
So the clarity of the matter is, in that video, you didn't wholeheartedly address black women as a whole. You addressed the individual. See, I just want to get it from you before I go and look at it and see if it is that way or if it is not that way. Because, you know, one person does not define all black women. See, like,
you're right about that.
this
But
black
also,
woman,
what I said earlier, Ronnie Q, is this.
uh-huh.
If someone wants to pick up something that was not meant for them specifically, if you weren't the person that called me a faggot for no reason on the video that I made prior about being upcharged from T to coffee to tea, and you called me a faggot for no reason, if that wasn't you, then don't pick up what I said because it wasn't pertaining to you.
Miss Bless, may I just say one thing?
Yes, go ahead.
I really just I'm addressing I'm addressing you and Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q, here's my understanding of it. I clicked the link because it was on Lipstick Alley and people were talking about what he was saying. So I watched the first 10 minutes or so. Apparently, an anonymous troll called him the F word, and he was very offended by this. And he was addressing that person. However, he was addressing the person. I guess he assumed the person was a black woman. We never know who anybody is when they're anonymous. And he was using stereotypes like, see, this is why nobody wants your asses. That's why you're single mothers. You know, this is why you're the most underpaid. This is why, you know, stuff like that. So while he may have been addressing one person, he was addressing them with stereotypes that are thrown around about black women every day. So that's the reason why some people are offended. I know in this sector, people that are friends are not canceled. They get to say all kind of stuff that's nasty. But I'm just telling you, just for clarity's sake, that's why some people like It's Day, myself, and others were offended by it. I'm not a single mother. I know a lot of single mothers, and I know a lot of great single mothers, and I know a lot of black women are single mothers. And so to
you went out, Shell.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my phone started ringing.
Oh, okay.
I'm working, but I mean, I just literally wanted to clarify that. It just, you know, everybody's talking and all these semantics. No, it's not. He didn't get on his video and say, "Hey, black women, this is what I think about you." What he was doing was talking to one black woman and alleged black woman. It could have been Christopher W. for all we know, an alleged black woman who used a horrible slur. And then he started using horrible stereotypes that are directed at black women to get back at this person. That's what happened.
Shell, question for
my
you.
last thing, it was not a year ago. This was maybe 1 to 2
months. A month ago, I saw it. It's a month ago. Shell, question for you. Did you check out the community page where I posted the screenshot of that comment and the picture that person had on there as their profile pic?
Full junkie. I know that the profile picture I have right now is not me.
I
it's a
know
beautiful
that. I'm asking the question.
No, well, my answer to you is no. I don't check out your community page, but I'm telling you, anybody can put up any picture.
I know that.
I have a picture up right now that's not me.
I know that, but my point is, I'm addressing the individual who said that. If someone chooses to get offended by that, I can't control what someone chooses to pick up.
I don't mind you. Listen, I don't listen. People can be offended or not offended, but I'm just giving clarity so everybody understands. And I think even
I
you
appreciate
agree
that because you did say
use
that I wasn't talking
stereotypes to argue against one person.
And
I didn't. That's all I'm doing is giving clarification. I'm not.
And
arguing
I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate that, and thank you for doing that because clearly people listened to me when I said the same thing that you just said. So I appreciate you coming on here and saying that. My point is this: someone called me a negative, derogatory comment. I called that individual and referenced a negative stereotype on that individual. Every gay person on here could have been offended by me being called a faggot for no reason whatsoever. What people fail to realize is that there are a multitude of people on here who choose to throw stones, and when stones are thrown back, everyone else that the stones are not meant for choose to get offended. That was not my purpose. My purpose was to address one individual who addressed me, and how I addressed that individual was not whoever picked it up. That's what they chose to pick up. It wasn't for them, as you said. It was one individual person in which I threw out negative stereotypes at that one person. That's
Right.
therefore everyone else got offended based on what I said because they felt that I was somehow addressing the whole group, which I was not. I was addressing one individual who attacked me initially.
I don't think that that's what offended people. I actually think what offends people is the use of stereotypes, period. And it's the same as if I had a bad interaction with a black man and then I got online and said, well, that's why all of y'all are thugs and you don't have jobs and you're all dropouts because I'm angry at one black man. I'm sure many black men would be offended. And that's
I
what
wouldn't be
happened.
offended
It's not,
because
that's
you were talking
just the
about me.
bottom line.
But see, I guess I'm different than most people. Like I always say, I'm different than most people because I don't take things that's not meant to for me or address me and pick them up. Whatever negative stereotype that you have towards anyone, be it gay people, be it black men, be it people, whatever, if you don't say food junkie specifically, I don't pick it up. I don't
Well,
get
then
it.
that's
I don't
you.
get in my
You can't
emotions.
tell
That's why I'm
everybody is
different.
not going to live the
I
way that
know that,
you
baby.
choose
That's why
to
I say
live
I'm
your
different.
lives. So you put this out there, and I'm giving clarification. I'm going to get off because I'm not trying to have a discussion with you. I just wanted, there was so much confusion in the chat. I think Ronnie Q didn't know, and I really like Ronnie Q a lot, and I was just wanting to clear the situation up. So thank you
But
for
Sherry,
letting me
didn't you
come
just say
up,
what I said,
blessed.
baby? Didn't you say what I said?
What? I'm sorry, what?
Didn't you just say what I've been trying to say for the past since I've been on this channel since it's been picked up? Didn't you just say what I said? I wasn't talking about
I don't
all black
know.
women.
I
I
don't
said that.
know. I think that what you did, I think there's a nuance. And the nuance is you're saying it's one thing to get mad at a black woman. Like I get mad when people attack, let's say for instance, I love James Caldwell, right? And if a black woman attacks James and he goes back, then there are women who'll say, well, you shouldn't talk like that to a woman. I'm personally against that if said woman is speaking to him that way. What you did is not that. This is an anonymous person. You don't even know if they're a black woman. You use stereotypes. You didn't say anything specific about that person because you don't know anything about that person. So that instead of being specific to her, you started saying that's why you all are single mothers and nobody wants your asses.
I said
That
you.
is
I said you
totally
all. I said
different.
you. I said you. I said you based on the picture that I saw of her profile. I said you.
But that
You
doesn't
people don't
make
like
any.
you.
But that right there, that really doesn't make any sense because that was a troll that you know nothing about. So
Ronnie Q. I don't know
put
nothing
the
about you, baby.
stereotype on
Ronnie Q.
a
I don't know nothing about
troll.
anyone on here but your profile pictures.
But why would you choose to put the black stereotype?
Why would they choose to call me a faggot? Because I said I don't understand the difference between upcharge for a coffee from a hot tea for 80 cents. Why would I be called a faggot for that?
You didn't know if she was a black woman
The
or
picture that she
a
showed
woman
me
at
on her
all.
profile pic that I have a copy of was of a black woman.
Okay, and that New Mexico has a picture of a black man.
Okay, but guess what? I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about what was done to me. What happened with everyone else had nothing to do with me whatsoever. What I'm going to do is defend myself however I choose to defend myself, whenever I choose to defend myself. If I'm not speaking to you specifically and you choose to get offended, that is your choice. You make a conscious decision, right here. You're smart enough to know the difference between someone's talking to you specifically and someone talking to someone who has addressed them specifically.
And
You know
so,
the difference between
Jackie,
you're smart enough to know that, sweetheart.
you're smart enough to know too that when you clump all black women in a
I
boat,
didn't clump all black women. You didn't hear what Hulu said.
okay.
I
I
didn't
didn't
do
hear
that.
it. I'm gonna go listen to it. Like I say, I didn't hear it, so I can't go further.
I didn't lump all black women together because hell, everyone on here that supports me are mostly black women. No, I did not do that. I'm telling you,
Well,
I didn't do that.
here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. You know why it's a lumping? Because you know nothing about her. Why do you assume she's a single mother? How would you know that?
I'm talking
Why
shit
would that
like
even
everyone
make
who
sense as
talks
an
shit.
insult?
I'm talking shit to someone who talks shit to me. That's what I did.
Okay.
And I'm not apologizing
Okay.
for it.
Well,
I talked shit because she's been talking to me.
okay.
That's what we do.
Well, I mean, I
So in
thank
other
you for
words,
I thank you for having a fair and respectful dialogue with me. Thank you for letting me come up. And hey, Ronnie Q, I love you. All right, bye.
Okay, thank you, Shell Whitfield. Thank you for coming up.
Bless. You hear what I'm saying? Like, someone's talking shit to me, I'm gonna use whatever thing in my ammunition to talk shit about them. Does it make sense? I don't understand. What's the, you want me to, oh my gosh, no, I did it. Yes, I would do it again if someone says some shit to me that I don't like.
Well, from what I gather, from what I see, I think you're a nice guy, but everybody have their own opinion. I didn't see the video. However, I will go watch it. And another thing, I get what you said when you just said it was just a comeback when that person said that, because the other day when I had Kwani go at me, she made up a bunch of stuff because she don't have nothing on me to say. So I get what you're saying. You don't know this person. You really had nothing to say. You didn't know if there's a single black woman, but I get why people got offended, because why she was called out as being a single black woman. I understand that too. And I understand people would just say stuff. Well, I don't, but I'm saying I know that's how some people are on YouTube. You'll just say something for a comeback. So you're saying basically that's what you did. But I will go look at the video, because if you did say like that, I understand why people is coming and taking your words in your video like that, because you said it towards a black so-called allegedly single woman. You don't know if that person single woman or not. So I get what everybody is saying. That's all I got to say.
And I get it too.
Yeah,
I get it too. But my point is, it's okay for you just to come randomly, because I make a video about someone upcharging me for something that I don't think is fair, just randomly to call me a faggot for no reason. I took the screenshot, posted the screenshot on my community page that same day. I said that as well, but yet no one's talking about that so they can actually see what I'm talking about. You want to be offended. You want to pick up that rock, you want to pick up that stone. And I can't, you want to take that bullet. I can't tell you not to. Do what you want to do. Be offended, hate me, dislike, unsubscribe, don't watch, cuss me out, go to elsewhere to talk about that. That's fine.
But
that's
nobody did that, Junkie. So
but you know what? But you know what, Food Junkie?
Nobody did that.
You know what, Food Junkie? That's why I be wanting to ignore the trolls in my chat, because I don't know them. I don't know how they look. I don't know nothing. So I won't make up a comeback on them. You get what I'm saying? So that's what they're saying. Why did it have to be a single black woman? That's what offended everybody.
Once again, Blast, it wasn't in my chat. It was a comment on a video that I made that they came in, made a comment. They deleted the comment.
I'm saying I ignore people. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said I ignore people in my chat because I don't have a comeback for them.
But also, Black.
Yeah.
Okay. This same person, they came on my video, like 3 videos of mine, wrote a negative comment using those languages, not using those words 3 times, and deleted it. But I caught the screenshots of those comments before they deleted it. So that 3rd time, I had enough of that person basically coming on each video of mine that I made during that time period, making these derogatory comments, saying some bullshit about me and then deleting it.
No,
so it was not something. It wasn't just one comment. It was me being trolled by this individual on several videos. I also said that.
That's why you had to ignore them. Miss Ball says, so a troll page, a black woman came. No, he didn't know it was a black woman, whatever. He just said something for a comeback. So he don't know if she's black or woman, anything. And that's why I'm saying I have to ignore the trolls, instead of coming back like that. And so that's why everybody's offended, because you assumed it was a black woman.
They presented themselves as a black woman on their profile pic. I didn't assume anything.
Okay.
I mean, y'all act like it was just like.
No, I'm not against you. I think you're a nice guy. I'm just trying to get to understand. I am just trying to get the understanding. It's not me coming at you. I'm just trying to get the understanding of why you said the things you said, and you just said because it was just a comeback. You don't know the person. You don't know if she's unemployed. You don't know nothing, but just you going back at that one person. I got it. So, and I even said, I understand what you're saying, because I have people say stuff back about me that's not true just for a comeback because they ain't got nothing else. So evidently that's what you did, but people got offended because they think you said all black women. Why it got to be a single black woman? I get it. I get the whole gist of the situation.
And and that is so very true about people coming back because they have nothing else to say. Several people, including Miss PIZZARO, we're having a discussion about Sir King, and she says that's why I killed my mother. That's exactly what she said. That's why I killed my mother, because she had no other comeback when we were discussing Sir King and some foolery that he was doing. And see, I know Miss Pizarro is ignorant, and she lives off of welfare, and she can't even choose a man who is able to support her and his own children. So therefore, they're living off of Section 8. But see, you have to temper yourself. I would never speak about all Black women in a terms like what I speak about Miss Pizarro in, because she's ignorant. She's just a parrot. She has no deductive reasoning. She can only repeat a subject up to what she's heard, and she cannot expound upon it. If you ask her a question about this so-called intel that she's giving, she tells you, oh, go look it up. But you're reporting on something that you're not even astute in discussing. So you have to understand that, you know, everybody on here is not on an equal footing of education, class, or decorum.
Wow, I didn't know that you Miss Pizarro had something.
I took a left turn. I apologize.
I did not know that you and Miss Pizarro had something going on.
No, Miss Pizarro has that going on. See, because I was talking about Sir King. I was talking about things that happened on YouTube. Yes, I did say that my mother died. Yeah, but for it to turn into, oh, that's why you killed your mother, you know, just total ignorance on here. So that's why I was asking Food Junkie in particular, you know, what happened, because I had not seen it. And I know that, you know, people conflate stuff into, you know, addressing everybody. And I also know that it's not what you're called, it's what you answer to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right, baby.
Therefore, I just want you to understand where the people are coming from in this room. Nobody's trying to attack you. They're trying to alert you to how what you said may have made other people feel.
And Ronnie Q, I definitely appreciate that, sweetheart, and I definitely understand it, because you and I had a little verbal situation a minute ago, was not, but I did not today, but a while ago. Right. And I didn't call you out your name, did I? Correct. I didn't address you in a negative way.
Correct.
So my thing is that y'all, I'm not saying y'all, there are certain people who want to try to judge me and put me into a place based on one comment I made a month ago about somebody who'd been addressing me and pretty much trying to stalk me and troll me for several videos of mine. You can't do that. You can't, because based on what I've done and what I presented myself as on here, whatever, is not that type of person. I don't have those type of ill wills towards all individuals of any kind, be it Black, be it white, be it male, be it female, be it straight, be it gay, be it questioning. I don't jump or lump everyone into one type of category. What I did at that moment was address someone who have written those negative, disparaging comments about me under several videos and erase them. Basically, if you look through the video, I'm calling them a coward and a punk because they can't stand in their own shit. You want to troll me, but yet you don't want people to see that you're trolling me. So they wanted this to happen. They wanted me to look like the bad guy. They wanted me to look like I'm attacking everyone because they keep on trying to poke, and I don't like being poked in no aspect.
And just like Miss Pizarro wants to play the victim when she's not a victim. Don't at me in your comments if you don't want me to respond to you. Okay? You're not a victim just because you're not educated enough to come back on me. Okay? You're not a victim.
Right.
So on YouTube. If you want to come back at me, go get educated. Because other than that, you can't come back at me. You're uneducated. And you can say what you want to about my mom. My mom lived and she died just like everybody else on this planet did. But one thing she didn't do, she didn't have children by a motherfucker who couldn't house his kids. Okay? She didn't lay up with men and have to get on welfare to take care of her children. And with that, I'm out.
Have a good day, Ronnie.
Thank you for coming out. I appreciate everything you said. For example, let me give you an example before Miss Philadelphia speak. Now you said this was a troll, and you didn't have a comeback with a troll. You don't know who the person was. It said stuff several times. Is what you said. I had somebody come at me several times the other night in Miss PIZZARO chat. I didn't say nothing back because they're trolls, so I didn't have a comeback. So that's another example I can give to you for these trolls. Sometimes you just gotta ignore them, but it got to you because you said they said it more than twice. This person's name was T. Die Realer or something like that. Never heard of him, never seen him before. If it's a he or a she, didn't say nothing back. First time mentioning it. So sometimes trolls can get on your nerves, but I didn't say nothing even in the chat because I respected, the chat over there. And at one point, I heard that Lady Nikki put one down or moved a comment or something, so that became a deal over there. Which so I try not to say. Point is, I try not to say nothing back to these trolls. I don't know what they are, woman, man, black, white, or whatever. But you did it the way you did it, and I am not disagreeing or agreeing. I'm respecting everybody's comment at this point. So y'all, so what's being said on here is not me saying. I'm just listening to all sides and letting people get out what they want to say. Okay. So, but I am going to look at the video that Shell put up. I am going to go see for myself. I got, and the one just in my private chat. So, go ahead, Miss Philadelphia.
Hi, Miss Bless. Good morning. Hi, Food
Good
Junkie.
morning.
Hey, baby.
I'm coming in because I just came. I'm late, but it seemed like if you have a difference, like in your chat, is a lot of people saying we caping for Food Junkie. Personally, I'm not caping for Food Junkie. My thing is this: if you calling that man a faggot, excuse my language, Miss Bless, or a derogatory name.
Language is not a bad word. I mean, I hear it all my life. I heard that before. So go ahead, baby.
If you calling that man out of his name and he decides to have a nasty comeback, if he's not talking to you, then you shouldn't be offended. Like they saying, oh, why you didn't say her picture was ugly? Why didn't you say, oh, go up? Because he don't have to. Stop trying to tell people how to fight. That lady started with him. Whatever words he choose to use in his comeback, whether she a single mother or a trash bag behind mom, that's his business. You don't start a fight with nobody and then tell them what they supposed to say. And the same people that's got all this selective outrage. Like Ronnie Q was just up there, and I don't have a problem with Ronnie Q. But you just dragged the dog shit out of Miss PIZZARO. You know what I'm saying? About her welfare, parenting, and this, that, and the third. Isn't that tearing down a black woman? And I'm not caping for PIZZARO, but it's like, stop being hypocritical. You can't be on the panel saying you offended because a gay man called someone a single mother, but at the same time you beefing with a single mother and you saying derogatory stuff to her because she said something about your mom. That's how it works. She said something about your mom, Ronnie Q, and now you're saying, but at least my mom didn't sleep with no nigga and have to be on welfare and food stamps. We all know PIZZARO was on welfare and food stamps. She told us. You know what I'm saying? But you using it as a read because y'all beefing. So I don't understand why everybody's so offended. Not you, Miss Bless, but people drag a black woman every day. 5 babies getting dragged on the YouTube streets. Isn't she a single black mother? But you mad because Food Junkie is arguing with someone and he called them a single black woman. It don't make sense. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not agreeing with Food Junkie. I wasn't offended. He wasn't talking to me. Whoever he's arguing with that's calling him a derogatory, disrespectful name, that's his business. I'm not offended that he called her a single black woman or said to her, that's why I know nobody wants y'all. He was talking to her. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why is everybody so offended, but yet every day the beef sector gets up and drag black women. They get up and drag black men. So now today everybody is so offended. It's like it's so hypocritical to me. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, this person is a troll being disrespectful to Food Junkie. So whatever he wants, if somebody come in Miss Bless chat and start disrespecting her, she has the right to say whatever she wants to say. Whether it's a troll or not, whether the person has a white picture, a black woman's picture, a child's picture, she has the right to say whatever she wants. And so does Food Junkie. And everybody needs to stop acting like they so offended when a man do it. It doesn't matter who's doing it. If you a black woman dragging or tearing down another black woman, you're just as bad. We all been dragging Fabe over her Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep.
Is that nice for us to be dragging a single black woman over how she can't cook? Why ain't nobody inbox her and give her a recipe?
Right.
But now everybody got fake outrage because Food Junkie said something about a troll that disrespected him. And I'm not caping for Fabe because I think Fabe is deplorable also. But my point is, everybody got so much to say. They so educated. They got all this knowledge. But you over here in the beef sector doing nonsense with everybody else.
Oh, can I
So
go
that's all I
next?
wanted. And I'm not talking about you. I like you, Miss Bless. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about for the people in the chat that want to be offended because we don't agree with them. I said I wasn't offended. And somebody said, oh, black women always caping for black men. No, I ain't caping for nobody. I'm caping for what's right. And I was raised by my grandmother, and she told me, you don't tell people how to fight. You can't start no shit with nobody and then tell them how to react. So that's what I'm caping for. So for the people that was adding me in the chat, stop adding me. Because I got my own brain. And ain't nobody in this sector going to tell me how to think, who to watch, how to feel, or what to say. So stop adding me. I support Miss Bless. I watch Miss Bless every morning. And things that I don't agree with, if I choose to comment, I will. I'm in Miss Bless chat every day. I don't always get on her panel, but I'm on there today because I want y'all to stop adding me because I don't agree with y'all.
Yes,
and
Lord.
we ain't gotta agree. I ain't got no issue with none of y'all. Ronnie Q and PIZZARO is beefing. So if she want to call her a trash ass welfare recipient ass mother, that's on her.
Damn.
But don't be on the panel saying you offended about somebody else calling somebody a trash
I
ass
did
black
not. I
woman.
said I didn't hear it. So don't put
Oh,
words
okay.
in my mouth. I said I didn't hear the video with him. So
No, Ronnie Q, you said that you didn't agree, and then you said I'm not going to go any further until I go watch it.
I said that I hadn't seen it from the time that I came in. And Food Junkie, you can speak for yourself. If I said anything disrespectful to
I
you,
didn't
I
say
was
you
trying
said nothing disrespectful.
I
I
was
said that you was on the panel with Cheryl Wayfield, and you were saying that you can understand why people would be offended, and then you
no,
stopped
I
and
did
you
not say
said
that. That's
you did say
okay.
that.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
Let me thank you, because I ain't got no issue with you, Ronnie Q.
We
But
could.
you were on the panel stating that, why would you say all mothers are SWAT? That's why you single and don't nobody want you. How did you know she was a black woman? And then you said, matter of fact, let me hold my peace until I go watch the whole video. So you hadn't even seen the whole video, but you were on the panel and you did give a snippet of your opinion, which is fine. But my point is, everybody got to stop taking things personal. Food Junkie ain't never disrespect none of y'all. If he telling y'all the lady called him an F word, if he want to call her a nappy headed heifer, he's within his right. I'm black. I've called African American women nappy headed. I sure
Man,
have. Like,
can I
stop
say
telling people
something?
how to fight.
Can I say something, please? Because this getting out of hand with these so-called black women just keep on playing victim, and they the ones who be starting the shit. First of all, I don't give a fuck how none of y'all feel, and I'm not talking about the women on the panel and the women who I'm just speaking in general. If I say something and you get offended by it, fuck you. I don't care. If I'm not talking to you, shut the fuck up. Y'all get offended by stupid shit. Y'all actually got offended by what he said? That's dumb and childish.
It ain't even between them though. Like, why y'all mad that he arguing with somebody else, whether he's stereotyping or not? Last time I checked, Food Junkie was black, African American, just like the rest of us.
Can I speak?
Who do?
Can I speak?
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to be real clear. I didn't come up here to chastise Food Junkie. I came up here and I said what I said, and I said, the reason why I think these people are upset because this, that, and the other. I didn't hear the video. Did you group all black women together? Most of the things that I said to Food Junkie were in questions because I have not seen the video. So who am I to come up here and say, oh, you did this, that, and the other? At least I'm honest. I didn't see the video. But for you, I missed the beginning of when Miss Philadelphia came on because I was changing my devices. But for you to think that I care, that I'm
No, I didn't say you. I said the
please
people
let
in the
me
chat
finish.
that were adding me.
Can you
Wait a
please?
minute, because let's not go there because
Can you
me and
please
you
let me finish?
ain't got.
You don't
Yeah,
even know
but
what
wait a minute. I
you.
will let you speak, but you're not
Oh,
going to
Miss Black,
misconstrue
Miss
my
Black.
words.
Okay, I need one of
Miss
y'all to
Black,
speak one at a
I did
time.
not
I
interrupt
want
her.
y'all to speak one at a time.
Okay.
Somebody speak and
Can
then
you please?
somebody do the next thing. And let me say this too before I go on. I'm not capable for no one. I'm respecting everybody's opinion in here and comments. Okay, and the only thing I said, the situation I did say also, Food Junkie, I think somebody's offended because they think you said by all black women what I said, but I'm not capable for no one. I'm not taking a side. I like Food Junkie. I like Miss PIZZARO. I like Ronnie Q. I like everybody involved. So I'm not taking a side. I'm just simply listening. Now
And
go
my
ahead.
thing is this. If I'm talking about a subject about YouTube and I'm recapping something about YouTube and somebody like they were adding you in the chat and you're up here addressing people who were adding you in the chat. If somebody is adding me in the chat talking crazy, yeah, I'm gonna talk crazy to that person by name. And that's what I did. So it's not like you can't compare what we were talking to about large numbers of people being offended by black stereotypes because I address PIZZARO by name. Okay, so you cannot compare and contrast the two.
Okay, and that's fine, Ronnie Q.
Okay,
I said, I caught a snippet.
I'm not done speaking.
Okay, well, you're gonna have in a conversation, two people speak. So you had a few seconds. Allow me to respond. You don't dictate when I speak.
Okay, all right, okay. In all fairness, Ronnie Q, yeah, let her go ahead and
Let
speak.
me go now. You don't dictate how long you get to go.
In all fairness,
4 minutes uninterrupted.
In
No,
all
I
fairness,
didn't.
I need y'all to speak one at a time. Seriously, one at a time, please.
Okay, I'm going to go. Ronnie Q, we don't have to drag this out on Miss Bless panel. Nobody was trying to come. Are you going to let me go? Because I didn't interrupt you.
Ronnie Q,
I did not interrupt you.
Okay, I'm going to mute both of y'all right now. Can y'all speak one at a time? In all fairness, Ronnie Q, let her go ahead and answer some of the stuff you said. Now I'm mute both of y'all. Can y'all just speak like ladies? I don't need to mute y'all. Okay, now go ahead. I unmuted.
Thank you, Miss Bless. Yes, Ronnie Q, let's just agree to disagree. When I came up here, I wasn't trying to drag you or make it seem like you was being hypocritical. I used an example of people saying that one thing but doing the exact same thing that they're speaking on. You did speak on that, how people could be offended by what Food Junkie said, but in the same breath you're beefing with Miss PIZZARO, and you brought up some stereotypes that a lot of black people, I'm not, but a lot of black people, I didn't cut you off.
Let her answer you now, Miss Philadelphia. Let her answer you back. See, I wanted to go back and forth, please. No talking to each other. So, in all fairness, now, go ahead, Ronnie Q. I'm trying to keep you safe.
The facts of Miss PIZZARO's life. Since Miss PIZZARO chose to comment when we were talking about Sir King and bring my mother into it and said that I killed my mother, which is a lie. I just simply brought up the facts of her life. And if you consider it a read, then it's a read. But I am bringing up, they say she want to lie on my mother. I'm going to tell the facts about my mother. And the fact is that every time my mom had a kid, she had a man right there, not paying her rent, but paying her mortgage. Okay?
I know that's like I said, Ronnie Q, the beef is not with me and you. It was people in Miss Bless chat. I don't have to name them down the line, but when I was saying stuff like, I wasn't offended, they were like, oh, these black women are caping. Ain't nobody caping for nobody. Y'all sit over here and y'all watch the mess. Y'all entertain the mess. Y'all laugh at black women that can't cook. Y'all laugh at black women that have dirty coats on their kids. Y'all do a whole bunch of stuff over here. And then y'all have selective outrage when it's somebody y'all want to, I don't know, maybe pick on. I don't know if it's food junkie. Not you, Ronnie Q. I'm just saying for the people in the chat that want you to follow behind what they want blindly. You know who you are. I forgot one person name, but it was like two of them. They were saying that we were caping for him. Y'all caping for these gay men. No, we ain't caping for, I ain't caping for nobody. Let me speak for me. I was in that live when that happened with Food Junkie, and I was not offended because she started with him. She had no business going over there, calling him all kind of derogatory names. And if he chose to call her a nappy-headed single black woman or whatever it was, he chose to call her, that's his business. Yes, I have nappy hair also, and I was not, and I would not have been offended. So when Ronnie Q was on the panel, she was doing, you were doing good as far as explaining, oh, these people are, this is why they might be offended, Food Junkie, because then you went into, you and Pizarro started arguing, and you like, oh, you on welfare? Oh, I mean, we all know that because she told us, but it's like, damn, now, I mean, what's that about? But like you said, y'all beefing. I can't tell people how to fight. Exactly. Y'all are beefing. She said something about your deceased mother. So I don't have nothing to say on that. I got to mind my business on that.
But you're comparing it like I did something wrong.
I didn't say you did nothing wrong. I didn't say you did anything wrong. Well, if that's how you took it, I'm telling you, I'm not saying you did anything wrong.
That's why I came back up here.
Oh, well, no, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. What I'm saying is people need to stop having selective outrage. Exactly. Don't be offended over one thing and then do the same thing regardless of what it is. That's what I'm saying. As far as you and Pizarro, I don't got nothing to do with that.
You talking about me personally? I'm going to talk about not you. If somebody talks about me personally, I'm going to get at them personally.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to lie about them. I'm just going to talk about what they display here on YouTube. And she got over there and talked about how proud she was of being on welfare, how it's the government's responsibility to raise her children. Well, and then when Kwani got in her ass, all of a sudden she got mad at Kwani. But she wasn't mad at Kwani when she was sitting up in her chat telling people don't disrespect Kwani by telling Bree to go live. She was all okay. Now Kwani had drugged Bree up and down, backwards and forward. Pizarro was sitting in her chat saying don't disrespect Kwani by telling Bree to go live. But as soon as Kwani decided to start talking about welfare and people being proud to be on welfare, then Miss Pizarro got offended. And then Miss Pizarro is mad about what Kwani said to Bree. But you wasn't mad about what Kwani said about Bree when you were sitting up there in her chat, though. You didn't get mad about what Kwani said about Bree until Kwani read your stank ass for talking about being proud of being on welfare. So I'm not dogging Miss Pizarro. I'm giving facts, and that's what I do. I don't need to.
Okay, Shell, you got something to weigh in on this? I see Shell been sitting back here. A long time.
Thank you, Miss Bless. I'm sorry for coming back. I wanted to. Did Miss Philadelphia drop off? Oh, I wanted to.
No, yeah, I'm here because you were the one adding me in the chat, so I'm glad that you came back on the panel.
Yes, I'm kind of my feelings on it are kind of mixed with what you're saying. I think you're misusing the term selective outrage, and the reason.
No, I'm not. But that's your opinion. But no, I'm not.
Well,
but go ahead.
Obviously, I'm stating my opinion. I don't know why you needed to interrupt me.
I know. I said that's because I can. Because you're saying something that's incorrect about me.
Okay. Well, anyway, I believe you're misusing the term in this particular instance. And it is a selective outrage problem in this particular sector because there's a lot of low down stuff that's said that shouldn't be said and that normal people would never say. So I understand. But on the other hand of this, I think that I never heard of Food Junkie. I mean, I've heard about him on Lipstick Alley. I had never seen any of his videos. I had no reason to like or dislike him. All of a sudden, I click on this link and I hear this. And it's not selective. I mean, I am a Black woman, and I'm listening to this thinking, number one,
Whitfield,
how does he know? Let me finish, you guys. I can't
yell. A while ago.
Huh?
Shell Whitfield, you've come in on several of my videos over a year ago. I've seen your name in my chat several times, or a name like yours, I should say.
But Food Junkie, I have never been in your chat. I've never been in your chat. If you think
you have a troll,
incorrect,
baby.
you can show me that.
You
I've
have a
never been in
troll.
your chat. I've never
You
watched
have a
any of your
troll
chats.
then, baby.
Oh, Food Junkie. There's plenty of trolls with my name. Plenty
Okay.
of them. So
Okay.
anyway, Bless. I guess I can't talk because I hate when people interrupt me, and I have kids in this house, and I can't be screaming. I'm working from home, and my kids are doing school, and so I'm just saying there are times where there's selective outrage. I think that any generic Black woman, if you sat her down and let her hear Food Junkie talk generically to somebody he doesn't know, that's the issue. Like, you're comparing what Ronnie Q has going with Miss Pizzaro to what Food Junkie has going to a person he doesn't know if it's a man,
Does
woman.
Ronnie Q know Miss Pizzaro?
Miss Pizzaro identifies
And
herself.
first of all, we just cleared that. This is the conversation. Let me cut you off. I'm not comparing it. I misspoke. And Ronnie Q came up here and cleared it up. Second of all, I am a generic Black woman if that's what you're speaking of. And if you set me down and you let me see and hear the things that the lady was saying to Food Junkie, and then you let me hear his comeback, I would not be offended. Now, that's my personal preference.
That's you.
Now,
A
Miss
lot of women
Cheryl,
would
because
be
I'm going to give you
offended.
some
A lot
respect,
of women
and
would
I'm
be
going to call
offended,
you
and
Miss Cheryl. If you are offended, that is within your right. As we say over here, that is your Pennsylvania privilege. But in my case, I'm not offended when someone is being disrespected. It doesn't matter what race you are or what gender you are. If you are being disrespectful to someone,
Junkie are unique people, because a lot of people would say, "Well, wait a minute, you don't even know who that person is."
it doesn't matter that, and that's the whole point, Miss Cheryl. The lady doesn't know him neither, and she had no right. I understand what you're saying, but you're reaching a little bit. I'ma just be honest. I understand what you're saying because he put it on a Black woman, but the person had a Black woman avatar. You see what I'm saying? So in his comeback, he said that's why you heifers is single or don't nobody want y'all. He wasn't talking about every Black woman in the United States of America. Anybody with common sense would know that. So anybody that take offense to what
I
he
don't have common sense. I think I have a lot of it.
I didn't say you didn't have common sense.
Philadelphia or anyone else in this sector.
I didn't say you didn't have. You can't have a conversation. I'm not disrespecting you. I even put Miss on your name.
Doesn't have common sense.
Okay, Miss Philadelphia. In all rightness, now can Shell speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, Shell. Oh, she dropped off. Okay, because
Miss Bless, I don't have a problem with Miss Shell. It just seemed like she want me to agree with her. Let's just agree to disagree. I don't agree with your stance. I don't agree with your perspective on the situation. Now, I'm not saying she's wrong. She's entitled to her feelings. She can spin it 50 different ways. I don't agree. And that's my opinion. I just don't agree with what she's saying. Now, how she feel about it is her feelings. But I don't agree that he offended the whole Black race. I don't agree with that. I don't. I believe that he cursed out a troll that had a Black avatar that called him a derogatory slur. That's what I see. Anything else
she dropped off. If she decides to come back up, in all fairness, it's her turn to speak, or she's trying to come, but she keep falling off back there. Okay, Miss Pizzaro, you next. You just got up. You want to speak?
Yes, I just came up here to say, Bless, that is a bald-faced ass lie that Ronnie Q is telling. When Kwani was talking about Bree, I left her chat. I wasn't even in her chat. And the reason why I told that person, which was LLL, to stop being rude in Kwani chat by trying to be messy and tell Bree to go live is because he was in the motherfucking chat dragging Bree and then trying to tell her to go live to explain to them about what the fuck Kwani was saying. If you gonna tell the story, make sure you get your motherfucking facts straight, since you telling me the facts of my life. Furthermore, I don't give a fuck how she feel about me being on government assistance. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I really don't. Let her drag away. Let her do what she do. She been doing this, wanting my attention for the longest. Let her continue be who she is. I really don't give a fuck, nor do I care. I said what I said about her mama, and I ain't taking it back. And ain't now bitch gonna correct me. Ain't now bitch gonna do shit to me. I said what I said, but stop trying to make it seem like it's about Sir King. It's not about Sir King. Bitch, you came about my children, and I said what I said about your mother. Don't play dumb and don't get up here trying to tell half-ass stories like you telling some shit, because it wasn't even about that. You fuck on my children, and I came for your mother, and I said fuck you and your dead ass mama, bitch. That's why she gonna hurt your ass in your sleep, bitch. You heard what the fuck I said. I don't give a fuck how you feel, ho, and that's that on that. You can kiss my ass and go down with your mama, ho. You heard what the fuck I said. I don't give a damn about you know I'm not a single mother. I am a married woman, and me and my husband take care of mine. And when I tell y'all some shit,
Your
it's up to you
bitch
whether you
don't even take
believe.
care of
It's
yours.
up to you whether you
Your
believe this
husband
shit or
take
not.
care of
So I
yours.
really don't give a
We
fuck if
take
people
care
believe
of
my
yours.
stories or if they don't. That's up
We
to them.
take
Let
care of
her drag
yours,
away.
bitch. You
Let
don't
her
take
feel how
care
she
of
want to
shit
feel.
but
Because
a
the bitch not stuck
motherfucking
in no whole
blunt,
ass,
bitch.
dumbass Running
You
Q.
don't take
Running
care
Q
of
ain't
nothing but
shit,
a
ain't gonna be
fucking
shit. Ain't
blunt.
nobody
You
worried about
ain't
Running Q.
shit.
That's
Ain't
why she
never
keep
been
trying to throw
shit. Bitch, you
subliminals.
wanna
That's why
press
she keep
me?
trying to
Get
come
a
for a
lease
bitch. But she
agreement, bitch.
can't. She
You
mad cause
wanna
I pay
press
her no
me?
attention.
Get a
She mad
rental
because
agreement,
I
bitch.
let her
You
go.
wanna
That's what
press
she mad
me?
about. She
Take
mad
care
cause
of
I
your
told her
kids.
all her
Leave me
fake ass shit.
alone.
Bitch,
You
drop
wanna
dead with your
press
mama
me?
hoe. Go to the cemetery with your
Fuck
mama hoe.
you.
That's what the
Fuck
fuck you
you.
need to go do,
A
bitch.
man
Go
that can
pick up
take
the
care of you.
motherfucking dirty
Get
ass
a
bone,
job,
bitch. And go
bitch.
smoke your
Have
mama
a
hoe. That's
drug
what the
test
fuck
and
you
get
need
a
to do.
job.
You miserable ass, rollback ass
Pass a
bitch. That's
drug
what the
test
fuck you
and get
need
a
to do, you
job,
dirty
bitch.
dissy ass hoe.
Pass
I
a
don't give a
drug
fuck what
test
you
and get
talking
a
about, bitch. I
job,
don't give a
bitch.
fuck. I
You
don't give a
fucking
fuck. I
weird
don't
shit.
give
I
a
know
fuck.
you
And
don't
some
give a
motherfucking
fuck.
way, hoe. You
You
still mad cause I don't
motherfucking
give a fuck,
slut.
Ronnie Q.
You
You mad cause I don't
motherfucking
pay you no
slut.
attention. That's what you mad about, hoe. Drop dead, hoe. That's what you can go do. Go join your mama. Go join your rusty ass mama.
You
You
saying
heard what the fuck I said, and you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna come beat my ass. You ain't gonna come start to me, hoe. So I don't wanna hear that shit. Run your mouth. Run
and
your
nor
mouth, hoe. Run your mouth.
are you, bitch. You ain't been out of motherfucking Florida, you fucking ghetto slug ass bitch.
Well, thank you for having me, Miss Bless. I'm about to go listen to my
Yeah.
gospel music. Woo,
Well,
child.
thank you for coming up, Miss Philadelphia. All right, ladies, I'll let y'all got it out. I mean for to go left like that, but I guess
Motherfucking
y'all needed to
slug
get that
ass
out.
bitch.
I don't know nothing about the beef that y'all were having. I didn't know that you and Miss
We
Pizarro
ain't
had a beef,
we
and I
haven't
like
been
you
having
all.
no beef. We haven't been having no beef. This ignoramus is mad because I asked her a question about the election and she couldn't answer it. And now she's mad. Let's get real. That's why she's mad, because she's stupid. Because she talk all this shit. You ask her a question and then she said, "Oh, go do your research." No, you're talking about it. Tell me more about it. And she can't say it. And then all of a sudden we don't get along. We don't get along because you can't answer a simple question. And as far as me lying on Bree, bitch, I got the conversation screenshotted and timestamped. Bitch, I ain't got to prove nothing. The shit is already proven.
Wow. Okay. With that said, thank you for coming up. Good evening. Well, good morning. Yes, good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. You got something to say? Thank you, everybody, for coming. Y'all see my information. Welcome. Please subscribe, share, show some love. Oh, my Cash App, if you want to, is not required, but appreciated. Thank you. Now, do
Well,
anybody?
I can quickly say that I'm back. I've been having a real comedy of errors with this computer. Ever so often, this computer will cut off I don't know, every what, 15, 20 minutes, and it happened this day. So I was not being rude to your most wonderful panel. My computer kept cutting off.
Now, everybody keep dropping off. What happened to Food Junkie? Food Junkie, I don't know if you dropped out by accident. If you're still in the chat, thank you for coming up. You know,
Bless, let me say something. It's real convenient that Pizarro chose to lie and say I brought her kids into it before she brought my parent into it. No, I didn't bring her kids into anything. She's lying. And if you want to take her word for it, take her word for it. But the facts of the matter is she had to bring my mother into it because she has nothing else, because she's a gutter ass bitch who can't think of nothing else to say that's intelligent, so she had to go low. You know she ain't nothing but a fucking gutter bitch. Why I need to bring her children into something? I just need to talk about what she's talking about. The fact that she called her children churn is enough read for me. I'm gone.
but Miss Reddy Q, something you just said, I need to correct. I think you said would choose to believe. I'm not thinking either way. I got let you ladies got it out. Like I said, I didn't know y'all beefing. I like you guys both, so I'm trying to remain neutral. Simple as that. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if the kids, the mother. I'm just trying to remain neutral, but I did call myself letting you guys get it out, and I'm gonna stay neutral because I like everybody that's involved, everybody that came on the panel, and that's why I was saying last week. Sometimes it's kind of hard. You got to walk on eggshells, and I was just trying to give
Yeah,
everybody a chance to speak. So it's not me choosing to go either way. It's me just listening. That's all it is, y'all. It's kind of hard like that right now for me because I'm trying to remain neutral.
Miss Bless, it's hard. It's hard to have to walk on those eggshells. You want to be neutral. Sometimes you have people out here beefing, and you like both parties. And it's like you said, we have to be on those eggshells, walk on those eggshells. But one thing I would like to say about what we spoke about earlier, just about relationships, and we were talking about domestic abuse and all kind of violence and everything. I think most people just want to be loved. I think most people just want to be happy and have a good quality of life. And I just believe in achieving this kind of happiness and this peacefulness, quality of life. I think that we have to choose the right person, someone who likes the very things that you like. People who, I know in my case, I enjoy most of the real simple pleasures of life. And I know when I find women who enjoy the simple pleasures of life, then I know I've got a good mate. Uh, I do not think that in relationships that there really should be all of this abuse and things. I know as a man, when things get so heated between me and my lady, uh, oftentimes I'll just walk away. I'll just go to my corner. She'll go to hers, and normally we make up. And there are times that a woman, she might push and shove on a man, or she might hit a man on his arm or something like that. I do not think that that is a reason to strike back at a female. Uh, I'm almost 6 feet 5, and this woman is about 5 feet 5. What do I look like over here physically fighting a female? I would just be too embarrassed to show my face in public. That would be the day that I would have turned into a monster. And this is not and you know I see so much of this. And for this, me as a man, I would never ever allow myself to stoop so low as to become a monster and to ever put my hands on a female. Just that's just way out of the question.
Did you drop off?
No, I'm still
I
here.
appreciate everybody that came and participated in the chat in the platform today. I hate that it went left, but sometimes you have to get it out. Like I said, I'm not taking no side. I'm not capping for nobody. I like all involved. I got to keep reiterating that. But it is what it is right now. But I'm really hoping they can move on for this and get this settled and not have to go there again. But I can't tell nobody how to fight.
That's
And
right.
speaking on food, Jake, I get exactly what he's saying. That's why I said I tried to ignore the trolls, like that one troll that was over in Miss Brazil that day, TD Weiler or Willer. I just ignored it. I don't know how they look, who it was, so I had no comeback. So, but some people, after somebody saying something 2 or 3 times, they're gonna say something like "food junkie." This, I get it. For what he said, he's talking to one person. Some people got offended because he said something about single back one, whatever went on. I'm not a part of that. I'm not caping, I'm not taking no sides. Simple as that. I got to keep saying that. So that's just where I'm at right now with
I'm
it.
just
And it's
listening.
hard for me to explain right now too, that I'm trying to explain that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It really is. So anyway, I like Food Junkie too. So I like everybody. And everybody can always voice their opinion on my panel in my chat. I leave my chat open and my panel open for anybody that want to have a voice and voice something. That's how I am. I don't just believe in block, and you got to be really ratchet in here. You might get timed out a comment mood every now and then if you curse, mix up the words, the letters, like I said, and so forth and so forth. Everybody come up here and know how I roll. Now, we can either move on. We can move on from that subject now. Talk about something else that I brought up or anything else. I'm going to be getting off in about 10 minutes, you guys. So if anybody that has something to say while this is going on any subject I mentioned today, now's the time. I'll drop the link one more time.
Miss Blair,
Huh?
may I say this real quick? Uh,
Yes.
and I mean real quick, and I won't throw any names out there. In the event, well, being on YouTube in this beat sector, we all have had the opportunity to meet, so to know so many people out here in these YouTube streets. And I don't know about most people, but it feels almost like extended family to me. Even the ones who I may have disagreed with or may have had issues with. When one of us gets in trouble and needs help, I just like to know, what do you think about this? I think about the type of numbers that we see, in chats like in pages like yours and others. Some people have larger viewers than others. If there is someone who is in trouble, if if 600 people were to invest $5, that would be something like, what, $3,000, and that would be enough to pay something to house someone for, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. Does that make sense to you? It makes all the sense in the world to me, and I just want to know, what do you think about the YouTube people as a community coming together to help one person who is having financial problems and who is in trouble? What do you think about that? Yeah,
I think that'd be great if everybody come together to help somebody that's truly in trouble, that's truly needed, as long as it's not a scam.
yeah,
Like the scam just going on right now about send me a gift and I'll send you a Christmas card, or playing like you're gonna have some kind of event and don't have it. I mean, there's just too many scams going on,
yes, it is.
scamming over a deceased child. I mean, if it's really for real, people always need money, I need money too, so it
Yeah,
is what it is. Who don't need money gonna always need money. Who don't appreciate a blessing, so if you get it, you're getting a blessing because you're being blessed, not because, and I don't want it if I got to be shady. I don't
yeah,
want it if I got to use a family member or this deceased person, or send me a gift. I don't want it. I want people, if they're gonna bless me because they enjoy my content, they enjoy watching me. You know what I'm saying? They want to help put it towards my growth.
yeah,
And so I just want to give me a blessing for some reason. I will accept that.
yeah,
And I will get to there one day. I'll have my turn. So, but if somebody really need it, no, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
yeah.
Y'all,
The
since you
reason I
saying
asked,
that, everybody send me $5.
yeah, the reason I asked is because,
I get it. So
it's
anyway,
because,
no, ain't nothing wrong with that. If they would come together for somebody that's really, really in need, for real, all these scams, it's
yeah,
hard to know who to bless.
it's hard to know. And the reason I brought it up is because during the time when VS lost her job, and I felt so bad about that, and I urged everybody that day when I called in, I urged everybody to, let's help our girl out. Let's just do this for her. And if a lot of people pitched in, then one would not have to invest so much. But with so little, a lot of people you really can nickel and dime a situation to death. You really can. And you can raise money. And I wanted to do that for BS for about 3 or 4 months. I brought that issue up. It was brought to my attention that one of our own in these YouTube streets has fallen upon, really hard times right now. And so I just thought I'd ask, because I would hope that this is something that could happen in the event that any one of us, whether you like this person or not, that we as a people, we can do so much. We can do more than what we really understand that we can do. We can do a whole lot. We can create magic through helping people. And this is something that I would like to see done, and I would gladly make those kind contributions.
Okay, yeah, if somebody needs it, that's true. But you never know. People, like I said, do too many scams on here. So anyway, so I agree with you. Y'all, I'm
Thank you
having a
so
hard
much.
time. Okay, everybody in here, how many left? Everybody leaving? I'm leaving too in a minute. How many more minutes I got? Oh, I literally got 6 minutes. Everybody, 254 people left in here. Everybody, 254 people. Drop me $1. I'm in need. No, on the serious side, but I get what you're saying. But it's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell these days. We thought somebody was in need once upon a time and find out they wasn't in need. It was a total scam. So it's hard most days to really know for sure. It really is.
I understand exactly how you feel. There's too many people out here scamming these days.
Yeah, it's hard. It really is. But anyway, so that's my information right there, y'all. I appreciate everybody. that participated on my panel in my chat today. Hey, D-Spot, I see you here. I'm on my way out. I don't know how long you've been here. But anyway, thanks for showing up as well as everybody else. I'm getting ready to get my music on and dance my way up on out of here. Who
Yes,
is
yes,
it?
yes.
You want to know who is it? You mean who's on the panel? Is that what you mean? It's always most stick baby, y'all. Most stick baby. I'm saying
At your
thank you.
service.
Huh?
At your service.
Who is it? I don't know. I'm trying to read something before I fall. I'm gonna start reading some of my comments before I fall out because there was a moment there I wasn't reading them. There was a lot going on. I was just trying to make sure everybody had equal time to speak, and I'm hoping I got that accomplished because it's kind of hard when everybody going on. Then I hate that to say, now wait a minute, let somebody else say something. It's kind of hard. So it's like I've always got to cut in on that, but I was trying to give everybody an equal chance.
You
Okay.
got the best morning show in town.
Well, thank you. I hope so. I try. But anyway, y'all, I have succeeded, and no, I haven't hit my record yet. But I came on this morning thinking I was going to do a talk for about an hour. I had the most because it wasn't a lot. I just needed to bring out. But like I said, anybody can join the stereo. Don't nobody own that app. Ladies, if you have any abuse problems, get some help if you can.
That's
So
right.
we just speak on that, and I get it's hard. I had 2 testimonies on here that was awesome. Thank you, Alfreda. Thank you, Food Junkie, for speaking on that subject, and everybody in the chat that was commenting on it. Y'all go join whatever app y'all want to join. It's not that we're following somebody over there, period, point blank. And no, I got this one person, CW, in the category. Well, he's over there now bothering people and lipstick at the races. I spoke on that too. As well, I started off with Brandy getting beat by her husband, Brandy Maxwell, that used to be on Love and Hip Hop. Allegedly, the story is out there like that. So anyway, let me get the music going so we can get ready to dance. Well, my coffee is gone, y'all, so I'm just going to have a sip of water with y'all on my way out, which is cool. We all need our HTO, right?
That's
Thank
right.
you. Most did you read my email?
Oh, you sent me another one.
When I get off, read it again because I think I figured out what the problem was. I think I had straightened it out.
Oh,
So just read it and use that email. If that don't work, then I'll give you another number. Cause I need I wait a minute, D Spot. What you saying? I help who need it, but I ain't heard enough. Exactly. And we don't know. We don't know. We would have to fact check that and really check it out because people, if they feel like somebody going to help you, they'll just use that situation. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. But like I say, we're all in need. Don't get me wrong, but there might be somebody that's really in trouble out there. We can't tell because too many scammers. Just block the cash app. My cash app is right there on my picture. Brighter than eyes. See let me take this down. See my avatar at? It's S Bless Watkins 56 and it's in my chat somewhere too. Yeah, most dick do like me. I like that he like me. I think everybody up here kind of like me though. Well, I hope so. I hope they watch because they like me.
what do you
You know
mean?
what I'm
You're the best.
saying? Oh, here it is. And he got all the rest of my information. If anybody else want to hit me up, anybody else want to drop me a blessing, I will appreciate it for real. I'm the type of person, I'm not going to tell you anyway if I'm in trouble anyway. That's my pride. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think I would anyway. I don't know. But it is what it is. He said it needed help because she on a hard time. No, I don't think that's what he said, Miss Pizzaro. He was talking about a while back. He thought she was on hard time. I'm assuming he mean when everybody made her lose her job. That's just, calling in at her job. I'm assuming that's what he meant. I guess is that what you meant?
What I meant was if one of us, because I heard word that one of us in this community, and I'm not throwing any names out there,
Uh-huh.
I heard that one of us has fallen on hard times right now. And I remember when that happened to VS, and I urged everybody to let's all come together as a family and let's try to help this lady. And I'm feeling the same way about someone else. I do not know how true this is, but I did hear that one of us has fallen on hard times, and so I just asked you just to see how you felt about it, because when I add my numbers up, A little
Well, you
bit
know what? Like I
can go a
said,
long way.
it's really hard. But now, when you email me, you can let me know. I want to mention it right now because I don't know who you talk about. I'm not gonna put that name out there like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
most
So
definitely.
I'm gonna get this music going because y'all. It's straight up on an hour, y'all. I have been on here 3 hours, y'all. Okay. So I got to go. I gotta go eat me some breakfast, y'all. It's 10:42.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know it was that late, but once things get going, sometimes you come on air, it is what it is. And I'm finna get my music going, y'all. We finna dance our way up out of
And I'm
here.
ready to dance.
Hi.
I'm ready to dance. I'm ready to get down
Let's
like
dance.
game
Y'all start
time.
dropping those. Y'all start dropping those diamonds.
That's right. Because you're dealing with the two Leos. We give you summertime and we give you real summertime fun. Yes. In the sun. Good old Mo Stick and good old Miss Bless Watkins. Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to dance this one on out of
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna dance. This time we're gonna dance, drinking more water on out of here, y'all. So drop the diamonds and
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop you down. Thanks for coming, Mo Stick. Read my email, okay?
I will get to it immediately.
Okay. And
Have a
that
great
don't mean
day, Miss Bless.
you have a great day. Everybody have a blessed day on here right now, okay? I got my Wawa ready, and I got ants in my pants, and I want to dance. I'm just joking. Just have a sip of Wawa, y'all. I'm kind of tired and hungry now. I gotta eat some breakfast. So with that said, Tulu.